Have I returned, chat? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Ah, dearie me. Yeah, it just absolutely shat itself. You might have to refresh. So bizarre. I've got Beppis now. The problem is, Virgin Media Hub takes really long time to like restart itself. Back before with Sky, like at least it died a lot more, I must admit. But when I went to restart it, it would take like 2 minutes. The Virgin Media one takes like a 5-minute cycle to restart. But yeah, it just utterly died. Everything just went. So weird. We're back. And unfortunately, no. Still haven't got a job in the interim. Ah, dearie me. Did it blow up? It feels like it, didn't it? Oh, Kongsvinger. That is technically third tier Norway, isn't it? So is that, weirdly. Are these guys in real trouble in the third tier as well? They're actually kind of not, are they? Oh, the league's already finished. Because it's December and it's Norway. I'm an idiot. Probably won't do that. But it's good that we're at least getting offered it. Wolves have actually hired Arbeloa. I think as far as jobs go, I'm still holding out hope on an Italian job. But I'm starting to believe that perhaps we're not going to get one. Yeah, I just come back and suddenly I'm in charge of Monopoly. Pristina? Okay. No! The set piece thing. Again. With Monopoly. Pristina is... no, that's Kosovo. Actually, they're a relegate... Wait, can I even... I don't think I can even... Oh, no, of course I can. It's midway through the season. Okay. Didn't get the Monopoly job. I think once we hit the turn of the year, I'll actually start doing these interviews just to see where we actually are at. Because technically, we've done one job interview, and that was for Eupen, and we didn't get the job. The best team in Kosovo. It's certainly not looking like it right now. But then maybe that's the sort of job we need at this stage. We'll go to like January 1st, because at least that way if we do take over, we can do it in a January transfer window, I suppose. God. I do wonder if it is just because we have so many options. Mid-season to get Serie C. I guess the problem is, had I started applying for jobs while I was still in charge of Cardiff Drax, they wouldn't have been... There was no jobs. Unfortunately, that set pieces thing is a common FM bug, unfortunately. Kukaji. Wait, aren't these guys... That's Albania. I'm managing. Loads. I would honestly say most of them, in a way. Cove Ramblers. Okay. Complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. It does worry me that they just pigeonhole you like that so fucking quickly. Basically just decide, also, the only time we've had a chance to do that was a literal impossible task. It's almost like having loads of leagues loaded. The game just doesn't know what to do it, so it just refuses to let you have any kind of job. But I guess it's just because it seems like the more leagues you have loaded, the bigger spread there is. And as a result, it means that it's harder to get the better ones sooner. Not that we want like the best job straight off the bat. I just thought that would be doable, you know. Dill, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Got a Drax away from relegation. Agreed. Not only that, they were favourites for relegation in the second tier, and we got them promoted, and then kept them up in the top flight, and nearly got them into Europe. WW's 10 seasons later, yeah. Like, Spurs lose against Everton. I'm not sure about that one. It feels like one of those games that's going to be a really boring draw in the end. Sud Tirol. They feel you would have been an acceptable fit for the club's relation. I just... Opting against shortlisting due to the strength of the other candidates. Okay, fair. Birmingham have just hired Des Buckingham, by the way. Tula's been sacked by Flaminia. Maybe. Load FM, thank you very much for the raid. Pre-game and then turn off once the game starts. Yeah, but then you've got to try to remember to do that in every single match. And frankly, one, that's not realistic for me. I would just end up leaving it switched on, which would ruin our tactics. In addition, how is that a thing you should have to do in a game you're paying for? Well, you know what I mean? That's not a reasonable workaround in terms... I would never remember to do that in every single game. It would be insane. That does intrigue me, though. Maybe the only job we could get would be Flaminia. They finally got sick of him. There's a few extra jobs here now, actually. We've still got a couple on the cards. Have they still not filled that role? God damn. I can remind you, it's just one of those things that it will just become a pain in the arse and not worth the hassle. That's the thing. Let's try... Oh my god, FM, stop with your silly nonsense, Flaminia. Right. Love the job on... I love it too when I feel like I'm actually going to get one, and I'm starting to worry that we might not. We're just unemployed forever. Every single Series C spot. I have. That's what we're doing. They have 1 point and are 20 points outside of safety. That's basically just... I just want to see if they'll even offer us a job interview. Munster job. Oh, we're going to apply for them all. See what they say here. God damn it. They have scored a goal. They had, to be fair, they had scored a goal before. The question is whether they've scored any more goals since then. No. No, they haven't. They've scored 1 goal this season. This is quite literally like taking over Barwell. Oh, no, I'm saying it absolutely would work, the piece, probably, but it's also not worth the hassle, really. Mr. Cellophane, thank you for the 2 months. Like, if we get turned down by Flaminia, then it's just apply for everything and see what comes up. It's so weird that we got offered the job interview, though, with Eupen. That's the weirdest thing about all of this, actually. Or more than anything else. He already had more than that, Brady, because... Like, we're looking up every single stream, pretty much. Hang on a sec. FM just, it's badly designed for Journeyman save, pretty much. I think I've applied for all of the Series G ones now. These ones we've already been turned down for. Yeah. I wish there was a way that it would, like, tell you specifically, like, say, hey, you've already been turned down for this job, and just remove them. Because, like, what good is the job being there if you can't apply for it anymore? Oh, dear. Got my throat. I think a lot of this stuff is quite poorly designed, yeah. We'll go to January 1st, and at that point, we'll just look for any, not any job, but, like, Uipesh said no. So this guy's the one they've given the job to. He's a 2-star manager, in fairness, so that makes actual sense. Ternana have hired a literal regen with a very wide head. God damn. So still at Melbourne City. Under 23 caps. No games yet, actually. It seems that you've been promoted back to the full squad. Eupen said no. But the fact that they even took us in for an interview was good signs. It's just so out of, like, character with all the other lack of job interviews we're getting that a random Belgian top flight side were like, oh, go on then. Come on. Come and have a little look. Well, yeah, that's interesting that you're actually considered part of their first team now. Now, it might just be that that means this season you're not going to play at all. Phil Parkinson's back at Colchester. Spal have got Luigi Di Biagio. Oh, you can totally tell that it's been like... But I feel like that's most games now, particularly games that are yearly titles. They're almost all built in the exact same way. Jim Jones has been sacked by Grimsby. It's interesting that we've not even been offered any jobs in England or even any job interviews. Bear in mind, we were applying for, like, conference, like, National League North and South jobs, not because I actually wanted them as jobs, just to see. NEC have got Ruud van Nistelrooy. I love how many of these are like, someone makes sensational return to previous club. Because apparently they have just no imagination whatsoever. I guess that's how Poch got himself back at Southampton in this save too. I wonder if that's because having the different schedules like that gets confusing for the game and it needs to have like a consistent schedule for the leagues that are all in the same one. Oh, thank you, Pog. That's very kind. Sorry, Pog, I have been seeing your messages, but I can't respond to loads of Telegram messages while I'm streaming. It's just one of those things where difficult stuff, you just got to do it, right? That's the way I've been trying to tell myself lately. So this is the guy that... 1.5 stars. It feels like, honestly, we're like quite close. Maybe we got a little bit ahead of ourselves and we need like one more job that we can like win something with, just to get like 20% rep potentially and get to like 1.5 star rep. So we've got more chance at being the preferred candidate. Maybe try and find a coaching badge. The Italian lower leagues is more crazy than I was expecting. I mean, actually, I was expecting it to be crazy. It's just Radi Jaidi. My God, that's a name from the past. We have. That's a good point. I reckon they've probably got quite good coaching badges, but I haven't even looked at that. Continental Pro license. Put your hands up, chat. This is a stitch up. No, Pog was transferring me the final bit of money so I can finally pay my tax bill off. On the plus side, finally got monetized on TikTok, so I now actually, and I have started getting a little bit of money from that, so that's nice. Just an extra little thing. Even if it's just enough to like pay the council tax bill each month, it's like, it's better than a smack in the face, isn't it? Modesta. Oh, these are already jobs that we've been turned down for, aren't they? Because it would say unsuccessful rather than like. It's never a fun one, is it, Mr. Sellers? Even if you don't earn that much money, it's just when you see it all go out in one lump, you're like, oh, God damn it, man. Some of these jobs. No, I agree, Tap. It's just, unfortunately, we're in the situation where we couldn't get coaching badges because no matter what financial situation the clubs we were managing were, they refused to let us get a coaching badge. So we got promoted from Wales. We took over a team that were newly promoted to the second tier, won the league with them, got them into the top flight, damn near got them into Europe, and they still wouldn't, despite having positive bank balance, wouldn't let us have a coaching badge. And I think it cost like £300 for the first one. Absolute madness. And not only that, they have the gall to be like, stop wasting our time when we applied for one. But that's okay. Clearly we can still get jobs. We just need to pick, I think we need to pick this next job if we can't go to Italy very, very carefully indeed. So that we can find a job that will allow us to have a chance at winning something, a promotion or something, just to get that little bit of extra rep. So that way we are ready. And maybe a chance of getting a coaching badge, but I don't really know where that's possible. I think the way of doing that would be to take over a side in a smaller league that's got a chance of sneaking into Europe. Russell Martin's been sacked by Blackburn. Shocker. Can request a course in the interview. Yeah, no, I know you can. It's just, at this point, I'm worried that we're not even getting the interviews. So I don't want to ruin our chances of getting the job by asking for coaching courses in it. That's Serie B, but fuck it, why not, right? 1-year contract. That's a good point, because every contract we've signed so far has been a, yeah. Applying for all jobs now. We've already applied for all jobs. I can do it again, but it's not going to suddenly, yeah. Like, I've done it again. But it was actually surprising how few job applications we actually got offered interviews with out of all of those. No, Eupen said no in the end. Oxford United said no. Stuttgart obviously said no. That makes sense. Trento said no. Semi-pro. I just feel like we're above that slightly. Although, starting to wonder. Perugia won the Intertoto. Intertoto, thankfully, doesn't count. Thank God. Gonna get it. No, in the end, the guy they appointed wasn't even that good. Weirdly. So I can sort of see why everyone's won the Intertoto. Everyone and also nobody has won the Intertoto Cup. That's the way it currently works anyway. I love the job hunt, but I also hate it at the same time, just because it just feels like FM has so many hidden mechanics that just are there to make your life more difficult without any element of fun attached to them. Blackpool hire Challoner. Gilardino's been sacked by Fiorentina. Wait, he's not been there long, has he? I swear he was hired as... Wait. Yeah, he's only been there 6 months. I remember because he did really good things with Monza. Monza? Why was I saying like that? Monza. Because they got into the Champions League. And then left to take the Fiorentina job, and now he's only been there 6 months and he's gone. Fiorentina, anybody? Sod's law, isn't it, eh? Like, the moment you get the one... It's like the buses. Can I have a job interview? Just anybody at this point. It feels like the only nation... It's weird. The only nation that seems like they're offering us job interviews at the moment is randomly Eupen, and then the Slovakian second tier. Everybody else, Oh, and obviously Luxembourg briefly. What about Portugal lower leagues? I feel like we haven't really even touched on that yet. Weirdly, I don't feel like we're getting turned down by a lot of the English clubs that we're applying for. I think we're just immediately being, like, waved away. Intertoto Cup was... I mean, I think Fulham won it, but... Not that it means... I mean, Fulham were off the list anyway, as it happens. Grimsby say no. St. Pauli have hired a new guy as well. Slovan Liberec, they're quite a good side, to be fair. Czechia, I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if Czechia clubs are interested in offering us jobs right now. Because that'd be... Damn. Cyprus second, yeah, but there was that one club in the Cypriot second tier. True. Quite a good step. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But to be fair, all of the... There's another... I think Catanzaro are Serie B, yeah. Maybe that's the play. Get them so desperate they'll take me on a Serie B job. I'm actually just going to, every time I see a thing on here, I'm just going to go back to the screen and hit apply all. Just that way we're continually on top of every single job. Just to see what's out there. Because it does seem to have... of all the jobs out there, there's no... The only country with more jobs available than... I think Italy actually has the most jobs available right now. God, we've now been out of work like 6 months, and then they'll start bringing that up in interviews and using that as a reason not to hire you. It's like, you can't fucking win. But they do need to do something about the whole... Because the problem is, if I'd stayed at Cardiff Drax and started applying for jobs from there, the moment I started applying for jobs, they would have started kicking off about that, and we'd have had to end up resigning anyway. Okay, so... Amadora didn't say no. Peterborough did. What was there? Lack of experience with guide teams away from relegation. Strong commitment towards adopting a possession-based game will align well with Peterborough's vision. This is where I feel like the problems come. It's because of the club vision stuff. It means that there are certain clubs that are just simply never going to hire you because, and that makes sense in terms of like real life, I suppose. Yeah, FM really doesn't. Okay. Circular Blue said no. Örgryte, this is lower league Sweden. Wait, is that third tier Sweden now? Oh my god, that's... Have reservations. Complete lack of experience guarantees a ref from relegation. God, they love doing that, don't they? Yeah, I was going to say, I recognise these guys from... They were in the Allsvenskan. Oh, that's the Superettan. Oh, that is the Allsvenskan. The basement of Sweden. Yeah, I don't know. They're in £800,000 of debt as well. Good youth recruitment, though. And the nickname is Selskapet. I'm going to do the interview just because I want to do a job interview at this point. I feel like we haven't done one for ages. What would you reckon, chat? Is it better to do the whole convince, or is it the ask for chance one that you would prefer, like you think works better? God, that broken promises to players thing is so annoying because I feel like we actually haven't really done that very much, but we've also fulfilled a lot of promises too. Fuck, I'll just do that promise, although that could be annoying. Media controversies, what? I mean, I can promise that as well, I suppose. I'm just going to make all the promises here. Convince. We'll do convince in future, I think, yeah. Financial situations. Happy to work with him. Yeah, that's the thing. Getting Dele Alli. Well, we've shown it can be done, yeah. Long-term vision. I mean, do you even have one? We're in the off-season as well, aren't we? I just wanted to do one just to see if we can... It's currently unemployed following spells, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's interesting. That's a positive one. To be fair, Johnny, that's a good shout, actually. We should just start requesting these coach... I think what we need to do is just literally ask for a coaching badge in every single interview we get from now on. And then just go for a club that's going to let us do that one coaching badge. Because I do think that if we could just get one coaching badge, it could start to, like, spiral a little bit. And then maybe we can start to get something. Just ask for it in every single interview. And literally just see if anyone's willing to give it to us. Gubbio job's now available, so that's more Serie C. You know, and also Gubbio is a fun name. Oh, yes. CBJ Foot. Thank you for the follow. Now. Another sensational return. Skansta. They've not even got a badge. They're an amateur side. Got to draw the line somewhere. There's no way an amateur team is going to give us a coaching badge. Where is Dele Alli in this save, actually? Probably just at Everton, right? Well, speaking of where is Dele Alli, but seriously, where is Dele Alli? Oh, you're right. Yes, it's Ali, isn't it? Bro retired. He couldn't even be bothered. He's just retired at 30. Bear in mind, this is in a save where he can join any number of teams. And he's just not bothered. Like, this is not the sort of save where players like this retire because there's so many different leagues to go to, and he's just done it anyway. If anything, that's worse. That's what I'm thinking, DPT. A season with whoever will give us a badge, and then Serie C. National B coaching board. Which one is that? I forget which level, because there's National C, then it's B. So that means you've got one badge so far and you're into your second one. That's not bad, though. It's harder to get them, right? Once you start joining clubs that actually are professional and have, like, even the tiniest bit of money, I think it's probably not that difficult to get the badges. But you just... Getting those first couple is so damn difficult. Son of Akishi's just signed a new deal. No, he's retired. Like, so he's not even become a coach. Looking for a job in just Italy. No, we're originally... Oh, God, it's Vilts. We're not going back to Luxembourg. Originally, the plan was Italy. Chat, an Italian job has just offered us an interview. This is not a drill. Sestri Levante is an Italian club. Wait a second. Wait a minute. How has that happened? Siri Cheese is in. Sparta Prague said no, by the way. As did Blackburn. And those chaps. And Livingston. But I'm pretty certain that Sestri Levante, yes, they are. The owner is trying to sell them, but they are looking for it right. They're not last. Actually, do you know what? Not only are they not last, they're eminently survivable. Still ask for a course, though. I'm not risking it with this lot. I'll ask for a course in every other job interview, but not this one. Because I don't want them to use it as a reason to say no, basically. Right, we're in. Come on, lads. Glad you come along to discuss our plans for Club Vision. Maybe they just have something that aligns with us. Coaching life goes. Like I said, James, he's retired. I cannot shortlist a player who is retired. There is no... He is not a coach. Thus, there is nothing to shortlist him in. Not speaking the language. That's fine. We'll get there. Reservations about the fact you've never managed in this country. So it's convinced, right? Yeah, everybody stay calm. Lovely kits. Bit of red and blue. Bit of Bologna knockoff. Plus, chat, I can just tell people I'm managing Levante. Try Portugal third. Bear in mind, it's not that I'm not trying the Portuguese third tier. It's just no Portuguese third tier job has offered us a job interview. We've applied for every single job. Now, pretty big step up. It's convinced, right? Ready for a few jobs. We've got to sit. Broken promise. I think I will just promise stuff to them. Financial trouble. That's just every team in Italy. Keep taking this team. You met the reality. Yep. Nice beach. There you go. Carlo Musa. Sure. We'll happily work with him. Thoughts on the club's long-term vision?
I'm the Pope. Cooper, take
Alter the 5-year plan. Until the situation is resolved, we'll hold off on any... Wouldn't it be so fucking funny? Right. Chris Willoughby, firstly, thank you very much for the follow. Imagine, right, if I took over the club, they sell the club, and the new owner sacks me immediately, because that can happen in a Journeyman save. It can't happen in a one-club save, but it can happen in a Journeyman save. That would be the most FM thing ever. They sell the club immediately. Just, it feels like foreshadowing, doesn't it, for right. Work within wage budget. Maximum of 1-year contracts for players over 33. As if I'm going to be signing a player over 33, but sure. Doable ones. Yes, I'll actually have to remember that. Which was the promise I just made? To be fair, that was sharp, wasn't it? Avoid relegation from Serie C. I think we could do that. Repair the club's financial damage. That would be quite fun, because I'm pretty certain that what would happen is they sell the club and I get for free fulfill that, essentially. Crypto billionaires just... Oh, imagine. We end up getting like a tycoon takeover with Sestri Levante and Serie C. Okay. Exciting future. It's not, but we're going to blow smoke up his Italian bomb hole. Expect you to avoid automatic relegation. That basically just means don't finish bottom, doesn't it? Because the only automatic relegation spot in Serie C is bottom. The other 4 spots, hilariously, there is a playoff as well. Mid-table, yeah, not really doing that. Expectation of avoiding automatic relegation. Bottom 2, okay. Wait, really? Okay. Wage budget of £15,000. God, Eupen had fucking 75 grand. How on earth did that happen? Agree. Totally on board. I'm totally good. Very much enlightening discussion. We'll be in touch. Good. Prestat and Town are like, hi. Right, what we want is a nice news article afterwards saying, hey, Fleming set for Sestri Levanti job. Yeah, are we in the same league as Flamini? Or Flaminia, or whatever they're called? Because if we are, then that's basically not bottom guaranteed. Because these guys are not far from safety. I'm a little bit worried that we've not got a declaring just... Apparently, from what I've been told by chat, that only works if the manager is insecure, and it's a good way of getting them sacked. It's also worth pointing out, I didn't actually look at their finances. Can I just browse for a moment? I want to see if there was a news article. A little bit worrying that there wasn't like a Fleming set for Alberts. This feels like Austria. Oh, it's Latvia again. They are at least professional, but I've got my heart set on it now. Mardu, that's Estonia. Oh, professional. Not that far off a Serie G, actually. Although, they have just been relegated. So actually, that's probably not what we want. Second tier Estonia is probably not the one, is it? That's a good point. Yes, if we're the favourite. Let's check, actually. It'll say, won't it? There's also a new job there as well. The guy called Joelson is the favourite. But he has a job already. With these guys who are in a lower tier than us. He's only a half-star rep manager. He does have a Continental C license, but... What's that? I mean, we could try it. I'm not opposed to trying it. It can't hurt, can it? Probably. Watch it hurt. Can I just chat shit about Joelson? How do I declare interest in it? Where is it? Is it here? I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure where the option is. Oh, I'd have to just go to their profile. Usually it appears like on the thing, but you're right. We probably just do it from their profile, right? There we go. The last thing I want, though, is the desperate thing. Shit. Just comes as nothing short of desperate. That's worrying. Jimmy, that might mean that you're going to be there a while. Maybe it just says that all the time. But they offered me the interview. At least it's shown that an Italian club is willing to give us an interview, because that's the first time today that we've actually been offered. Yeah, they offered me an interview. That'd be like a girl asking you out on a date and then you saying yes, and then her mate being like, well, he's a bit desperate, isn't it? It's like, you asked me out. What are you doing? Cooktick starts at Peterborough. Virtus Verona have got Luca Tabiani. One thing I did notice is that this Tabiani fella was the favourite for almost every Serie C job when I was looking at stuff on the previous version before we had that crash dump. The guy was the bane of my existence. Well, at the very least, we've been offered an job. It's probably not the one, but at least it is a job. Swedish third tier. Proves that jobs can still be got. Oh. The SYC Riz. Oh, yeah, mate. I'm the fucking Rizzler, me. It's how I keep Pog happy. Okay. But to be fair, that is the first job that we've actually been offered today. Income to Besiktas voice. The problem is with the Swedish one, we didn't do the whole coaching course thing, but at least it's proven that we can get a job interview, right? So if we don't get the other one, then we'll just apply for everything, and then we'll ask for the claiming a relationship with them. I suppose, yeah. Oh dear. I've got it set to autosave every half an hour as well, just to make sure that we didn't get any crashed up. Well, if we do, then we don't lose too much doesn't do too much damage anyway. Catanzaro say no. I'm not going back to Wales again, lads. Hello, Dan. So no, we've actually got a job interview. We've had a job interview with the Serie C side, and I'm praying that they come back to us. Potentially, it's the only Serie C side that's offered us a job interview so far. They're second from bottom, but at least they're in the same league as Flaminia, who are really bad and have scored 1 goal this season. Because honestly, if Sestri Levante offer us a job, I'm biting their goddamn hand off. I think we can keep them up relatively easily and then build for the sex chat. Build them for the second season. You're not entirely wrong, Rob, in fairness. Hello, Nat. Yeah, it's going poorly, honestly. We were actually a bit surprised at how few job offers and job interview offers we're getting. What were your thoughts on the Leicester game, Dan? Because I honestly thought that Smith Rowe wasn't doing a great deal until he scored the goal. How's it going, Tommy? Right, come on. Yes! Come on! Chat, it's on. Sestri Levante approach Fleming. Come on! Who's desperate now, motherfuckers? Sorry, neighbours. I know. Yeah, I know. Can't help it. Let's fucking go. Oh, don't set to have. So you get automatically sacked, Jacko. That's what happened with us at Mariska initially. Also, who's Gagra? Who's desperate now, bitch? Indeed. The real Levante said no, but the better Levante, just in time for January, literally transfer. Okay, so all we have to do is keep promises to players, so not make any, essentially. So we have to upset players instead of promising stuff to them. We haven't even looked at their finances, have we? Strive to make progress on and off the pitch. That is meaningless. They're trying to sell the club as well. Do you reckon that the only reason we've got this job? I mean, yes, I am, Dan. Incredibly, I am ill again. On Friday evening, it was about 3 o'clock Friday, and I've been working all day, and it was pretty normal. But then I just started to feel a bit weird, and I was like, "Oh, I'm starting to learn how my brain functions a bit later." I was like, "Oh, I'm probably just hungry, or I need some endorphins from exercising." So I went for a run, and my Achilles is definitely getting better now. I've been starting to do some plyometrics and isometric exercises, or eccentric loading. Basically, it's like a lot of tippy toe stuff and a lot of like negative dorsal flex. I don't know. Point being, I had a 5k run without any pain in my Achilles, which was really nice. And then I got back and I was like, oh, I'm feeling even worse. Had dinner and felt even worse. I was like, right, it's clearly not that. I think I'm starting to get ill again. That's it, Doc. Yes. I'm glad you're here because I'm so sorry that last stream, basically what happened was before last stream, I'd spent like about half an hour prior to stream reading a load of articles on the internet, like from like the NHS, the Mayo Clinic and that, about Achilles injuries. And all of them were just like, oh, it's going to take 3 months, you got to rest it. However, on Friday, I looked on like YouTube with like sports therapists and stuff, and they were all saying basically, no, that's not how you do it, because if you rest it, all that's going to happen is it will stop hurting. And the moment you put any force in it again, it'll just be injured again because it's not got the load-bearing capacity, which makes complete sense. So yeah, I did exactly what you said, and you're absolutely spot on, obviously. And yeah, it worked really well. Obviously, so it's a lot of like, there's a thing on the stairs where you sort of go up on tiptoes on the stair, but then you go back below the stair and it sort of stretches it a little bit, but also like standing on tippy toes a lot and like, yeah, stuff like that. Just getting everyone else. Pretty much, yeah, it's mad. I don't get ill very often. I did, Paul, yes. It was, for that article, for those who didn't obviously read the article that Paul put in chat, I think that was you, I assume it was literally the Swedish guy. He was told that he couldn't get surgery on his Achilles because it wasn't severe enough. So he basically started trying to injure it more so that he could get a more severe injury, thus to get the surgery. But in so doing that, he actually strengthened his Achilles and fixed the issue, which is amazing. Do you know what? Normally, I would do the thing where I delay and look for what else is there. But like, come on now. Who's Gagra? I recognise this name. Wasn't there a streamer that was doing a save with Gagra? Or someone from chat, maybe? I recognise the name of the club. I'm not going there or anything, but I recognise it. But yeah, so it actually did work. I had a pain-free run on Friday afternoon, which was nice. I must admit, it was a bit sore this morning, but I suspect part of that is just the fact that I'm ill again and I'm getting like soreness all over my body. 6-month contract. To be fair, that makes sense. They can't offer me any more than that because, of course, yeah. Right. We're going to manage the real Levante. There you go, chat. See, it only took us 2 hours to get a job. Been a who. Here we go. Sestri Levante have today confirmed the appointment of Roy Fleming as... All right, cool. Didn't want to read that anyway. Fierce rivals Virtus and Teller. Assistant manager, we're going to get one. Tremendous. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to sign anybody, I don't think, because we have a negative transfer budget and are in immense amounts of debt. This is going to really be a case of hoping that they have players that fit our system. Or maybe they've got wage budget available and we could sell some guys. Alan Judge, maybe. Bit of Steve Edwards, maybe. Get Robbie Cooper on loan from Aberdeen. Italian football and debt. I know. Well, I never. YouTube's an offer via transfer from any player who has no future and get the wages off the book. Good point. Good point. Good point. We get to do all that stuff. Okay, so what I'm finding encouraging is the fact that their default system is essentially a 4-3-3, because that means that this guy's almost certainly going to be able to play here. I feel like we can make that work. Good point. I don't know where Booty is these days, actually. Right, let's go. I love this. Board alert! Where are these lads from? So I don't know exactly, but I've been told that it's northern Italy and it's a coastal town with a lovely beach. From Aberdeen. Oh, no, he's a striker from Aberdeen. He's only just moved to Aberdeen, though, but we might be able to get him on loan. Right, I do want to do that. Wait, can I say no to that? Can I just, like, not do that at all? I can. Well, I'll be damned. There we go. The Flemster is in. Only took him 6 months, but that's not the point. Do you know what, right? It's the only time that a managerial timeline actually makes slight sense. Oh, hilariously, you guys wouldn't have seen this, obviously, because it was after stream and I was progressing through with Cardiff Drax. I got this thing, you know, at the end of the season where it's like record points tally. Hilariously, it was saying lowest points tally, lowest number of wins. I'm like, yeah, you're technically correct, but it's also our first season in the top flight, so what do you want from me, right? Okay, playing time expectations. I don't even know who you are. I mean, it's entirely in line with what you've come to expect from watching my content, chat, no? Like, me and having a good youth intake preview are simply not allowed. You can all remember that they keep letting you sign players for it. Really? I do want to try to manage it not horrendously, particularly as one of the things I've said is that I will manage their finishing relegation playoff. Would that give me any more money? Chat, we're spending £3,000 over our wage budget already. So, not ideal. Also, I forgot to save the tactic. Right, it is OTI Madness. The question is this the exact correct one? It's not, is it? Because it's an inverted winger we play now. I think the rest is the same. I don't think I actually changed anything else. It's not a big deal. I can go back to the Cardiff save if I need to. Oh, excuse me. If need be, I can go back to the Cardiff save and yoink the tactic out of it. It's the one thing I forgot to do was yoink the... Because I've been saving it as a new save file after every stream. Because that way when I do recaps, I can go back to the exact moment. So in the end, we actually came 4th, Matt, with Drax. We should have came 2nd on the final day, but we conceded a last-minute goal. Right, so let's just check the rules. So what's the situation like right now? We have 15 points with 18 games to go. I'm sorry, what? That is mental. So just to clarify, bottom is the only technically... So, hang on. Bottom is actually the only guaranteed relegation spot. The rest of them... Oh my god, what the... Hang on a minute, I need to try and get my head around this. So just to clarify, the play-out changes depending on the points gaps. How is this even weirder than I thought it was? I'm just trying to understand how this even works here. Oh, I love it. It's absolutely mental. It somehow gets even weirder than we thought. Right, I need to try and get an understanding of how this works. So, forgive me, chat, because I'm about to say a lot of things that are wrong. So, if fewer than 9 points separate 17th and 18th, if more than 8 points separate 17th and 18th. Right, okay. So basically, If you come 18th and you're more than 8 points away from 17th, you get relegated. And if you're 19th, you need to be... Christ, I feel like this is really badly written as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to understand it. So essentially, if you're 18th, you need to be 8 points or more below 8 points. Okay, cool. Let me just see what the current situation is, which it is. Is there a TIFO video in it? Yeah. Yeah, also, what's the... I think those just give you a... Christ. I think those just say the same thing, don't they? If fewer than 9 points... I don't understand this at all. If fewer than 9 points separate 16th and 19th... But what if they don't? Because there isn't an alternative. Do you know what, chat? Maybe we'll just come 15th. Maybe if we just come 15th, just not worry about it, eh? Like, just stay up, like. Oh, so if you come 16th, oh, this is like the other side of things, because of course, yeah, it has to be balanced on both ends. So for example, right, if this team here is 19th, isn't close enough, then this team is going to be automatically staying up, so there's no play out there, right? That makes sense, yeah. So the playout structure is this. Don't forget set pieces in it. Look at the playoffs. First round. There's 18 teams in it. Except there isn't actually. It's more than 18 teams. There are more. It's actually 30 teams, if I recall correctly, because it's 9 from each league, the lower league cup winner, and 2 more, I think. Oh, no, there's buys as well. Welcome to Italy. Oh, right. Okay, next thing. Finances. We are £4 million in debt in the third tier. We're overspending our wage budget by... Right. Good. Good. The new owner will probably fix that, yes. There's no extra time. Oh, I know, yeah, it's done a higher seed, isn't it? Yes, I did see that when I was looking through the last year's one. I'm assuming these are like just prize money, which is not a lot, I suppose. We need the crypto billionaire now. We need Sam Bankman-Fried out of prison just to take us over. Okay. Check the finances before. No. Because knowing that you're taking over a side in the... I believe this is a base game league, Matt. Yes. I don't believe Serie D is base game. But because we can actually turn Serie D into Serie E on. But Serie G is base game, I believe. I think all of the main leagues, you can get like at least 3 tiers. France, I think, is 5, isn't it? But Germany's 3. Spain is like 3 in the base game. Italy's 3. So this is how it apparently does work in real life. Okay. Right. Series Z. I mean, at this point, I think we're heading there, right? Okay, so next thing. It's 15 minutes on the phone. Every day I wake up to a collect call. Let the memes begin. Oh, tremendous. Serie B is the same. Is it? Well, it is and it isn't, in the sense that the thing that we like about Serie G is that there's 3 leagues here. So there's actually 60 teams in Serie G, which makes it even more batshit. Right, we probably should have a look at this team, right? Do you know what? I'm glad we didn't get those other jobs. This one is so fun. Because, firstly, this is a disaster. Secondly, they're called Levante. Oh, they have 3 youth recruitment. No wonder our youth intake's crap. And also, no wonder they let us have this job. Stadium condition is poor. So these guys were in Serie E in 2020. They were actually in the 6th tier at one point, like 15 years ago. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the squad then. Try and figure this out. This is, everything about this is screaming Italy at me. Top scorer has 8. Okay, Tommaso. Sorry, Tommaso. Bussato. Please tell me you can play as a... Right. On the plus side, we can maybe find a way to get him off the wage bill. And we can use training plans again. Oh, what a dream. You're absolutely right, yeah. Yeah, this is levels of desperation I didn't think was possible. The reason we got this job probably is because no other Italian coach would ever want to take them. They've got a few guys here. Okay, best player, Mangiopi. Okay. Very nice. Tomato Mangiopi. We can get something. We can cook him. He's a good Serie C player. 6'4". Oh, I love that for him. Didn't even notice that. 14 composure. He's only 20 and all. He's fun. 18 jumping reach. Great from corners. I like that. We'll have to look at the registration rules too so we can see. Not that we're going to be able to... We will be able to bring some players in because we're going to have a proper finagle of that. They've got a guy called Eladeja Nijon. He feels... I'm guessing Nigerian. No, that... Oh, he's Dutch. Inverted wingback, perhaps. Oh, he's actually even got a little bit of a right foot. Who's he wanted by? FC Emmen. I'd rather not sign him. Guys have got an agreed transfer. I believe so. Let's just check in. Out, we've got Filippo Garbarino. He's a striker, so he's not the biggest loss. In fairness, thank fuck. Okay. Elijah could be usable. Doesn't like big matches, but I think we're still safe from big matches at this stage. This is good. Brusato's the striker, so we'll have to work with him. Vincenzo Ciriello, centre-back, 10 jumping reach, but he is 6'1". Good tent poles. Okay. Would cook, maybe, but I'm hoping they've got another guy. I'll tell you what, the only player who's played well for them is Simone Ardizzoni. Sorry, Ardizzoni. Right, please tell me you're in a position we can use. Oh, yes. Simone Ardizzoni. Firstly, his name rhymes. Inside forward, right side. Inverted winger. Bang. He can't concentrate on anything. He's literally got my concentration span, but he's a youngster with looks like high potential. Was a Sassuolo youth player. He could be ridiculous. He could really cook off that spot in that kind of Garcia / Josh McGlone role, right? I like him. Martirana. Interesting. So Giovanni Martirana could potentially be the shadow striker, and then we play the other guy as the CM instead. We've got Riccardo Micconi, right back, good to know. Oh, 14 pace. That's very nice. His passing is appalling, and his dribbling is not good either. But he's young. Okay. I have a parent club. I don't know. We can check, though. This is solid. It's a very young squad, actually, isn't it? Probably because they've sold anyone with any value. Eduardo Grozzo. So, oh, yeah, we're sticking to the tactic. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Eduardo. 15 jumping reach. Slow as anything, but 10 tackling is a little bit concerning. And he's leading Serie D. Yeah, the less cool of Ante is our parent club. That would be good, actually, if we could get them. So that's Garbarino. So he's listed at 0 because he's leaving. There's Garino here. Central midfield. But can play here. Don't know if I'd want him to, but he can. He does drop off quite quickly. Haven't seen a goalkeeper yet. Manuel Caceres, another striker. I feel like there's money to be saved on the strikers, at least. Balducci. Ah, there he is. Outspoken. Okay. Tell you what. He's not bad. Only 23. He is. How are you suspended? Sorry. No. How are you suspended? My goalkeeper has a red card. How on earth did he get a red card? Sent off. 77th minute. Well, we're definitely going to go look at that. My goalkeeper was sent off. Oh, I can't see it. I've never seen that. God damn it. We can't see it because obviously we weren't managing in the league at the time, so it's not got the data. Let me just add in... Yeah, so if it's got the formation listed... Wait, hang on. No, wait. So it would... That's annoying. I don't think I've ever seen a goalkeeper get sent off before. Was it one away fan as well? But I don't think I've ever seen a goalkeeper get sent off in FM. It's weird that it allows me to access the match report for it, but not actually see the game. That's annoying. Either way, our goalkeeper is suspended for a straight red card. I wonder if the reason it's like that is because we can't... Like, the only reason it's able to even do that is because it knows that we can't see it. Ooh. Another CM. Ah, he could be the DLP. It's not amazing, but it's called Scambaluri. So there's that. And he actually used to play for Virtus and Tele. Aren't they our biggest rivals? Yeah, and Imperia too, but they already got relegated, so we don't have to worry about them. Okay, let's piece them together in a tactic. So we get an idea of who's where. So Ardit Zoni, obviously off the right-hand side, no shadow of a doubt. Oh, yeah, no, obviously, James, I can't expect you to do that. To be fair, what I would say is that it's actually got much better at caching it. I noticed with Malta, halfway through the season, I would not be able to access our league fixtures, but in Cardiff, with the Drax, I only had a save file from the end of the first season, and I was able to access every single match for the entirety of our first season there. It's really weird how it decides what does and doesn't, like, get included. So strange. We might actually go down. I'm hoping that we can cook tactically. I'm thinking Maturana here. Sorry, Martirana here. And then Mancioppi in the centre of mid instead, because Martirana can't play there, but Mancioppi can. DLP, I liked Scambaluri. We haven't had a ball in midfielder yet. I'll have a little look through. Mikoni was the right back, wasn't he? The left back looked really good. Was Nijon. The left back, actually, that could be quite a useful part of this team. Not managed to, I guess it does. To be fair, they all had like training things worked on them. Yeah, we can have a look at the other teams as well. I suspect they probably haven't got anyone knocking about there. Chiriella, I'm sure if they're on the wrong foot, I can switch them. Grozzo, that's our two. Perfect, they can go that way around. Temporarily, it's Balducci, but obviously, if it will be Balducci long term. Is there anyone that can play off the left side? Ooh, Candiano. That could be a problem area for us. We do need to get staff as well, yes. What about ball midfielder? Let me just put him in for a minute and just see what he's like. Gorino. 8 tackling. He's not him, is he? What about the other guy? Demo. We don't get to use him in full, but we could use him for a little bit. Oh, okay. So what we're really lacking from this team is a left winger and a ball-winning midfielder. So we could still find a way to get those guys on loan potentially for free. Like, let me just check the contracts as well. So I use the loan farm one for contracts just because it gives me all the data I'm looking for. Except it actually doesn't. I'm an idiot. Have I got one for contract? There we go. Just want to see who's earning the most money. So it's this guy. Wait, what? Are you out of your mind? Forgive me, but that is insane. They're paying a £850 a week to a 19-year-old who's not even any good. Can I just release him? Yeah, I'm starting to understand why they got so much debt. The goalkeeper's the second highest earner. Then it's a couple of players that actually play. He's leaving, so that'll save us another £400 a week. Who is this guy? Whoever negotiated this contract should be quite literally pelted with pizza until he can no longer see. Is this the manager's son or something? Favoured personnel, Nicola Carpicci, who's the under-20s coach. I could see why you'd like him. And Francesco, who's the under-19 assistant coach. Is it a youth contract? It's not. It's a full-time contract. Decent Serie D player. He's not, though, is he? Can I just do, like, release on a free? Because his contract's only got 6 months left on it. That's bizarre. I mean, that'll save... Oh, my God. We're going to need a bit more saving. But let's just look at the youth teams, because I think we've actually only got... Oh, no, we do have another 20 squad. Right. These guys are all loaned out anyway. What I will do, though, is look at their contracts as well. What are we fucking doing? No, oh, my God. This club is being run by morons. If you've got no potential or ability, you're gone. Yeah, no wonder they're in financial trouble. Right. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I think I can just release them, right? Released on a free. There is a minimum wage for full-time deals, yes. But my point is these guys should never be given those deals then. With that in mind, they should never be offering these guys those deals. It's £440 a week, I believe. Or it has to be like over £440 a week. So as a result, these guys have been given pro contracts. That's literally like £1,000 a week I've just saved us. No, more than that. We could honestly get rid of all these guys too. Because we're simply not going to use them. The guys out on loan, the problem is their ability levels are so low that I don't think it would make much difference. He's a striker. More rejected. Ah, okay. We can signal back to that. Maybe we can find out. I'm hoping that because their contract's up soon, maybe we can get away with it. But don't forget, that's just the under-20s. There's an under-18 squad as well. So, So you reckon if I could just offer them out for free? Let's just progress and see what happens with that. They might just say no and I can... Okay, because of the cost of releasing it. That's fine. We can work with that. Players currently unhappy. Wants to move to a bigger club? Of course you do. Right, okay. Mutual termination. I suspect they'll say no. Also, with mutual termination, don't you still have to pay? Let's try that again with mutual termination. Actually, Rinaldi looks like he might be alright. The rest of them, though, are absolute gash. I swear with mutual termination, you still have to pay. Lower fee, but we can't afford any fees right now. Wouldn't it be better off just literally offering them out for transfer for free? Just trying to get rid of them instead. Because if we can find someone to take them off of us, then it wouldn't be such a problem, would it? Basically, we need to get rid of these players to have any hope. Put them all on the unwanted list. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, sell, and then add it, sell at any price. That makes more sense, actually. Because then we don't have to that way we don't have to dick about with it. Can I select multiple players on this screen? Of course not. Sell or release should do the same thing, right? 3 cycles of transfer. Okay, let's try this for... I mean, to be fair, there's nothing to stop me from also doing that, is there? Like, there's nothing to stop me from... Maybe I won't do that guy. For God's sake. Actually, to be fair, we're not going to use him, are we? We can build a squad that's better than that. I'll offer them out for transfer anyway. Well, I haven't actually set that up yet, in fairness. Hello, JTs. Where did we end up? We ended up with Sestri Levante, the only Italian side that would even sniff us. We realised that we were we were completely toxic to Italian sides. And we've now joined a side who are in an absolute shit state. Which is fun, because I like clubs in a shit state, but this is truly a dire... Basically... This club is being so poorly run that their highest paid player is a youth guy who's not any good on £850 a week. This guy here is their highest paid player and he's absolutely useless. Sell at any price. And then I'll offer him out myself. But prefer to stay there. I'm sure you fucking would, lad. Right, now let's just check the rules of the league as far as registration for the squad as well, just in case that matters to us, because I'm sure there's some batshit rules in here too. Must have at most 0 players who have been registered for the first team. Sorry, what? The squad must have at most 0 players who have been registered for the... Oh, that's for B teams. Okay, fair enough. Players who play 50 or more matches in the top division are ineligible. Just to... Hang on, sorry. Wait a minute, wait. So if a guy has played 50 games in Serie A... They're not allowed to play in this league. Because that doesn't mention B teams there. Under 20 players are automatically eligible. Great. Only players registered for this competition are eligible. Great. That is Italy, once again, proving it is the most mental league in Europe. That's insane. So we can't sign guys from Serie A unless... I'm... Incredible. That's actually really crazy. I'll just leave that as it is. and not dick about with it. Staff meeting. I mean, do I even have staff? We'll attend the meeting anyway. They can't play 50 games. Yeah, I know, but like, I suppose really, like, who's going to have played 50 games for us? 50 games in Serie A that we're willing to join a team like us in the first place, I suppose, right? One thing I do need to sort out is staff, but I may need to do a pee break first. Okay, yeah, I'll have my pee break now. Then we'll come back and do staff and try to sort out this financial situation, because our first game is at home against Ancona in 4 days' time. So, whiz quiz, back in a moment, friend. It was Daniel Cordoni. I have no idea why the music didn't adjust. I assume it's just because when I lost the internet, it broke all my buttons. Sounds about right, right? Right. Okay. Staff. Who do... Oh, we actually do have staff. We don't have an assistant, and we don't have a Hoyd, so we can get that. We annoyingly do have a physio, and I'm not going to sack him because that would be harsh. So we need an assistant manager and a Hoyd, very importantly. We can get another scout too, which is dope. We've also got a lot of like 1 out of 0s too, which is going to be useful for us. Let's just get that sorted first, actually. God, we're going to be getting so many rejections for jobs soon, aren't we? Oh, that's the first Armenian job I feel like I've seen in the entire save. Is it just because their league works in like a different pathway? Staff shortlist, actually, while we're here. Alan Judge. Judgester. Why am I only allowed to offer him... Oh, Alan. Why do we have a physio? Because we have one. So Alan won't join us yet. £700 a week. Not important. Basically, there's a thing in FM based. If you don't have a physio, you get less injuries. It's stupid as hell, but it is definitely a thing. That's why we got so few injuries with Cardiff Drax, because we didn't have a physio. Infinitely for disappointing people. Yeah, we can't afford to do that. We've got to be really careful with that. So yeah, we can't get Alan Judge, annoyingly. What about Mr. Gibson as a Hoyd? God, tell you what, right? I don't know who... these guys are just not working. It was Daniel Cardoni was the answer. Dennis Adoy as the assistant? There's no way Dennis Adoy is joining us here, is there? No. Didn't think so. Okay, we'll just go to like actual staff members now rather than getting... Now that the meme options are out of the way, let's... we tried them though. That's at least the main thing. We tried to find the meme guys. Okay, let's just get a good guy then. Maybe a guy with a bit of... we should have a look into our DOF as well. Filippo Mendry. Why did you just not take the job, bud? This guy's way better. He actually managed San Marino, who are unclickable for some reason. I guess that's as close as we're going to get to our tactics. And yeah, he's reasonable. I don't think... Yeah, we'll just take best guy. Oh, shitting hell. Okay, never mind. £1,000? Brother, that's way more than I make. Who do we have to keep? What do you mean? I worry that we're not going to be able to appoint anybody here. Oh, come on now. I'm basically just going to go down this list until someone will discuss the terms with us. Because this is... Yeah, FM and staff wages are still hilariously stupid. Outcasts! Thank you for the 36 months. How the devil are you, friend? Yes, we did finally get a job.
I say you found your Series C job.
It was the only Series C job that we were actually able to get. The other clubs wouldn't even offer us an interview. Keeps on the staff members. Oh, that was the DOF. Yeah, the only one we can get... the only one we can't get rid of is the DOF. I'm just going to start working my way down. This guy's got really low world rep. Maybe he'll be alright. Oh, come on. Why doesn't this list... Do you know like how players, you can filter it by people that are actually interested? I don't have to... The problem is I don't want to post a job interview for assistant manager because there's so many annoying things you have to do when you don't have an ass man. So we just need to find one. Oh, for goodness sake. FM and staff wages is another massive issue that they have got to fix. You find guys like this guy here who's never had a job in his life as a staff member, yet he somehow can demand £750 a week. It's like, what? I'm just going to keep going down until we eventually find someone. No, you can filter it by they're interested in, but they're interested. I still think we can find someone good. We do have a job page, and we were very worried for a moment that we weren't going to be able to get one at all. Posted up, like I said, if we post a job interview, we will then not have an assistant manager for like 3 weeks. And the amount of shit you have to do when you don't have an assistant manager is so irritating that it's just not worth not doing it. I'm just going to find a guy who's willing to actually join us. Starting for staff. I don't actually know what that really relates to, honestly. I'm just going to keep going down until we find somewhere. Oh, for God's sake. Negative wage budget. Maybe, but at the end of the day... Fine. No, because now when I actually offer him as an assistant manager, he'll want like £700 a week, won't he? Lad, I can't offer you that. But we can't not have a DOF. Sorry, not a DOF. God's sake, man. Can't wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's usually the play, isn't it? We just find anyone with a club. Just take anyone who's got a club currently. It's much easier to take guys from clubs that already have people. Even if they're shit. Take a guy from Bangor. Luxembourg, dude? Oh, he's dreadful. Not that it really matters. I just want a guy. But... bit of scouting knowledge of... Oh, my God, you're useless, aren't you? We could, but I just want to find a separate guy, because then we then have to replace that guy as well, and then we'll have the same exact problem. He's alright. When to come? See, that's hilarious, isn't it? If they already have a job, they're willing to sign for you easily. But if they don't have a job, they'll want £1,000 a week. It's so stupid. Even if they've never had a job in their life in the save, they'll demand £1,000 a week. But if they already have a job, it uses their wages at that job to... Right, there we go. Watch the board not let me pay the £3,000, but at this page, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? The fact there's an Italian at Whitby is... Also, what is that name? Thandimo Drea. It makes sense why they don't have jobs, but it's so silly, right? Let's look. I bet you'll be able to find a Hoyd without a problem. Honestly, I'd be more tempted to post a job advert for the Hoyd. We just needed a... Right, Hoyd-wise, I actually want personality more than anything else. All the balance. There's a driven guy there. Realist, mercenaries, absolutely not. Resolute would be good. Fairly loyal, perfectionist. What do you reckon's better, resolute or driven? Where do we move to? We are at Sestra Levante. There's a lot more resolute guys than there are driven. So we may have a better luck at... Driven, yeah, there's less of them though. There's only one driven guy, which is this guy, Giuseppe Di Filippo. He's actually really crap as well. Would you be my Hoyd? Oh, you would? Okay, cool. Let's just get it done. Resolute was bad? No. I don't know who told you Resolute was bad. Resolute is one of the best personalities, particularly as it's very common. Son of our youth intake. We haven't had a youth intake. Someone with Hoyt. Well, you could have Hoyt, I suppose. Balance that above him. Oh, I didn't, did I? Fuck, you're right. I'm an idiot. There's simply no way he's going to go for that, is there? It's too far away. I guess I could. He won't care about that though, will he? Because he's a Hoyd. I could add a bonus for surviving. Nah, we're too far away. Unless I offer him like... No. We're just randomly get a balanced Albanian dude. Versus adventurous. Well, maybe. Let's have a look at the Resolute dude. See if there's anyone good in there. Ooh. Wait a minute. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's from Anguilla. Chat. It would be rude not to. It's happening. Roy is appointing an Anguillan head of youth development. It's just a thing that's happening now. It would be absolutely insane to not appoint the Anguillan dude, right? Sorry, Mr. Albania. Can I revoke that offer? It was a mistake. That's why you're probably right, actually. Yeah, withdraw it. He's gonna be so annoyed. Anguillan friend, nice. Roy's gonna have a mate. That's the kind of nepotism we like. I can't do that, actually. We're just going to go with this guy instead. Top on Stars was a German based in Fiji. Based in Fiji? Hang on. So Top on Stars? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's a coach with the Fiji national team. That does feel like the type of dude that we could bring with us for stuff. Because we're kind of at a level now where actually we can start to bring staff members with us. It's kind of like how, you know, when we first got Yuri Krot. Right. Meeting frequency. We already did that, didn't we? Right. That's good. That's good. Right. Okay, cool. Let's just progress and see what happens with the those players I'm trying to get rid of. Because if we can get a bit of wage budget back, we could maybe get a loan or two, perhaps, or a permanent transfer. And we can actually... I could do some DOF suggestions again. To be fair, there's a really strong chance of random Anguillan regens at that point because Cooper is now at Aberdeen. He's on a permanent contract at Aberdeen now. Obviously, we're not going to do this. Why does that keep popping up? It's like, I've done this before. We're going to be doing load all routines. It's that one, I think. Yeah. Affiliate Club. I suspect we don't, but let's have a look. I don't think I can really ask the board for much at this stage anyway, because it looks like the board's going to change anyway. Affiliated clubs, no. But we could ask for a senior affiliate. Boost our income. It's mental that they wouldn't want to boost our income, given that we are quite literally £4 million in debt. Their only concern is, oh, well, you've not been here long. Yeah, cool. But you should already have one, lads. I know, but it's so annoying that you have to do that. It's like, I know what set pieces are, FM. I don't need to do a tutorial for it every time I change clubs, but yes. Only club I need to do that an affiliate. We should try and get Levante as an affiliate. That'd be fun. That's true. I reckon by the end of this season, we've got a new owner anyway. Because they seem to be actively shopping us around, trying to get rid of us. Wait, Lucchese Libertas also had a new manager. Okay. Because that's the team that we lost to when our goalkeeper got sent off. Code of conduct. Dread to think what that's going to be like. But how much could they realistically sell this club for? Like, just conveniently the exact amount to wipe out the debt, I suppose. Not started. Could you start then? Like, just an idea. If it's all the same. I guess because we're not in a transfer window, that's probably not helping right now. Twazak, Mikey, thank you very much for the 57 months. This is... I'm more of a hard cheese man myself.
Hard cheese or soft cheese?
Oh, God's sake, we can't get rid of this idiot. Wait, who even is this idiot? That's going to be a problem. Oh, yeah, we can loan all sorts. Right, so this is one of... Wait, what's that? Oh, he's the unwanted list guy. So he's being offered out. We could hire an intermediary. So we can't just get rid of him, basically. I must have clicked that before. Cooper named as Young Player of the Year. Wait, Hang on, he started playing for Aberdeen now. He's got one goal. How on earth could he have won Young Player of the Year? Oh, Welsh Young Player of the Year. That makes sense. Could I offer him a loan? No. Not allowed to sign non-EU players from abroad. So, does that mean I could sign non-EU players from Italy? So you have to sort of launder the... Oh, wow. God, they really hate me already, don't they? So basically, I have to sort of launder them through Serie A. Except I can't, because Italy doesn't like the fact that you... Right. As long as they've not played too many games in Serie A, because then they're not allowed to play in Serie C. That should help a little bit. That did help a little bit. Not a lot, but... Ooh. I get the feeling we're just going to end up signing a lot of Italian guys. At least we've got Flaminia in our group, right? Hopefully we get a game against them. Oh, tremendous. Our next two games are actually quite important because we've got Flaminia coming up, which is basically has to be 3 points. Where are we expected to be? Right. Okay. Serie A rejects. We can sign Serie A rejects unless they play 50 games. Yeah. Now, the actual rules, Hadrian, say that if you've played 50 games in Serie A or more, you're not allowed to play in this division at all. And it doesn't list that it's solely for B teams either. Yet more craziness. This league gets more... Also, the fact that the playout doesn't happen if there are a certain number of points clear, again, is insane. Only 2 promoted sides. Because there are... That's what there are. There are 2 promoted sides. There's a playout, if I recall. So we... Oh, Christ. There we go. They rearranged the texts. I wasn't sure quite what to press. Ah, no, I accidentally clicked the wrong one there. Oh my god, how many questions are there? No wonder people don't do press conferences, man. Incredible. Groups get shuffled. I don't know, actually. I assume they must do, right? I think our best bet is just quite literally to just not be involved in it, right? Manage Juventus next year? No, because they're a B team and it would have just been a pain in the arse. Because anytime we just get all our good players stolen by Juve. We'd have so much little control. 9 points away from third, there's no play. Really? Jesus Christ. Oh, it does go... I love that. Everybody's down here, and then there's just Juve next gen up here like, hello. It's us. No update for the skin. No. There's nothing to update with the skin, basically. There was no reason to change anything. SAS hasn't updated it since quite a while now, because there's just been no reason to. 14 would be great signing. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could sign anybody, but we can't, because we have negative £2,500 a week wage budget, because this club gave a youth player an £850 a week contract. Because whoever was running it in the past was truly out of their mind. Nicola 14. Is this going to be a thing where I look up the player and it's like a guy that plays for Bologna or something? Oh, yeah, no. I think we can actually do quite a good job when it comes to the transfers. We just need to get the club on a more stable financial footing first. And the question is whether we're going to have a chance to do that in the time allotted to us, I suppose. Oh, shit. Should have got another scout, really. I guess, but like at the end of the day, then why have a playoff system then? If they're saying that the team is too good, too bad to stay up, then just don't have a playoff system at all. It's like pick one. But I kind of like that they haven't picked one. They've just kind of gone nuts on it. Here we go. Wait. Hang on. Are Flaminia actually signing one of our crap players? Oh, as if. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. I just kind of want to look this up to see if I was right about what I was thinking. Fortini. Oh, he actually plays for, ironically, for Lucchese. The team that we just lost to. He was a New Zealander, but he was also a New Zealander on an insane amount of money. So, Chris is looking to go to... This is one of the youth intake. Sorry, the Patreon players. And it's Grantham Town for Hadrian, potentially. The big one. Speaking of which, is the Patreon shortlist still... Oh, God, there's still a lot of options. Still a lot of players without bids on them. Carnarvon for James Whittaker. Red Argyle's been released now, weirdly. Harv is now wanted by Carnarvon and Trevelyan. Why are they all joining leagues after we've been there? PJ's still not wanted by anybody at the moment. That's a bit worrying. Okay. So we're negative 2006. We can fix this. MLS. Trial them. I don't think we can. Oh, we could try maybe Red Argyle. I don't think we'd be allowed to do anything with them, though, because they're non-EU. In fact, literally, I can't touch them. I don't have the option. They're all non-EU. So we wouldn't be able to sign them anyway. I don't think we're even allowed to trial them. I just want to get some money off the wage bill as soon as possible. Here we go. This seems like some stuff is happening now. Martini. Failed to attract offers. I feel like sell at any... Which one's better? Sell at any price or sell or release? Appearance is quite early. I think he's moved clubs, weirdly. Okay, we are getting some bids now. Like, which one would you recommend, chat? Sell at any price or sell or release? Yeah. I think we just leave it at that, right? Hello, Wanderer. Cardiff in the end. We ended up coming fourth because we lost the last game of the season, which if we'd won, we would have come second. Okay, that'd be great. Getting rid of these guys to a lower tier side would be perfect. McConey showing pleasing progress. Excellent news. Maybe the Doff... Yeah, maybe he could release him potentially. Yeah, it was Radiance Ham was the guy at Coventry. Oh, he signed a new contract. Okay, cool. Because he looked like he was getting released by Coventry, but he has signed a new deal. Right, that's better. Just trying to get those guys off the wage bill for a start. Scouting. Okay, agent offers. Set up the recruit. Wait, you've been set up the recruitment team. Right. Okay. Target forward is irrelevant to us. You could be useful. You could be useful. You could be useful. Charlie Wileys. Love that. Yeah, Romania caps already, which is... It was weird that Coventry were even looking to release him. These guys are not under any bids, I don't think. I think the only bids they're under is from us, so that's okay. Leonardo D'Alessio is a good name too. And Gabriele Alesi and Polverino. Good names. Very solid. Look out for just brilliant Italian names, because I suspect that's really the only players we're going to be able to sign here is Italians. I didn't actually look at the scouting range, to be fair. But I don't know how much difference it's really going to make to us. I find that transfer budget at this level, when you move it over from scouting budget, doesn't actually even make it the slightest dent in the wage budget. Any position? I don't know. We've got some positions that are actually quite stacked. Let me have a look. Look at this. 18,000. Siri Chi. God, that costs a lot of money. Oh, wow. Wait, hang on. We've got 18,000 left, but it's January. The problem is I can't move it down, but I could at least like move some of the scouting budget over to transfers, except I can't do that, of course, because the game won't let me. Yeah. We could... Oh, no, I could get rid of it, but I actually also can't get rid of it because the game won't let me move any of that into that. Because we only need half a season's worth of it. So we actually only needed like 9k. But it... Yeah. It won't let me. Leonardo Alessio. Ooh. God, these players are so much better than the players I'm used to seeing in this save. Gabriele Alesi. He could be good on that. He's right-footed. Bloody hell, man. Okay. There's a match coming up annoyingly soon as well. I'll sort out the trading stuff off stream. I should reduce it with it. I'm not sure what you mean by reduce it. Like, I can't move the there is no option for me to move the scouting budget into transfers. The game physically will not let me. It's annoying, but I can't physically move it. There's nothing I can do about it. We are in Serie G, yeah. It was the only team that would offer us even an interview. Weirdly, we got offered a job interview with Eupen in the Belgian top flight. But we were getting turned down by like third tier Belgian sides. It was super, super weird. Demands more from Garino. You mean the... Oh, it's a different guy. Hang on. Surely our budget would have gone down slightly because we sold a guy, right? Oh, he joins on the 2nd of Jan. So that's today. So that will get off of our bill 475. We're getting there. We will get these guys back into at least not a sound financial footing. They're still 4 million in debt. But at least I will hopefully get it set up so where the wage budget is more solid. Okay. Lots of those still. So that's brought it down slightly. Maybe now they'll let me do it, perhaps. There's a couple of outs here too. And we haven't had the thing saying that they can't find moves for the guys yet or anything. Right, maybe it'll let me do it now. Nah, it physically will not let me move my scouting budget over. I wonder if that... Let me just try switching it off briefly and see if that'll let me do it now. Nah. It's just FM being weird. It will randomly decide that you're not allowed to do that. The admin rejected. He didn't. Where? Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine. We'll go back again. As if he said no. We'll just go for another guy. We do need an ass man, ideally before this job. Before this next game. I'll just go for anybody at this stage. Literally anybody. Mutual domination, we've tried that. I think. Besides, that still costs you money, and we can't afford to spend any money at all. Right. Should we have the Italian dude from Whitby, just because it's really weird? There we go. Oh, maybe we won't do that. That would cost us £26,000. This is perfect, actually. Samaranese dude. Oh, for God's sake. Man is on an amateur deal and he's still demanding more money than I can offer him. Of course. What about this guy here? We may actually end up having to pay. Oh, that's 10k. Brera lad, maybe. Oh, he's Peruvian. Like that for him. Nah, it's the same exact thing. The moment you offer them assistant manager... Oh, thank God for that. Right. Okay. We'll get the guy from Brera. And he's Italian Peruvian, which is just fun. Okay, that's fine. The window opens today. God, these next two games are really crucial as well. Ancona and Flaminia. It's that Flaminia game. If we can't beat Flaminia, we're in trouble. 25 players can be registered. I'm sure there's some other rule where you can only register them on a Wednesday. Players under 19 not to be registered. If the minimum rules cannot be reached, spaces must be left. Fair enough. You have 13 spaces available in the squad selection. Fuck me. Oh, it's kind of like a similar situation to Cardiff, where I don't have to register these guys, but I also do have to register them because otherwise we won't meet the minimum requirements. That's fine. Right. Kevin Hawley is in. I will do the pre-match press conferences. I'm determined to at least... get something back on in our favour, i.e. just get our dealing with press all the way through the roof or something. Right, Kevin Hawley's in. Asked to recommend a signing. Yes, definitely. Fleming identifies Papotti as target. Who? I mean, I haven't, but I will. I mean, we may as well, right? Spence! BB, thank you very much for the 5 months. How the devil are you, friend? DLP? Ah, fuck. Oh, I literally am not allowed to offer anything. Fuck that. In that case, I'll just... Alright. Fine. Wait, hang on, what? They said they didn't want any money. And now I've put it back to what they... hang on a minute. Wait. There we go. It's a free loan. Oh, good. Wait, he's pulled a titty. That's quite a short time out, actually, for the old titty pull. Yeah, I mean, he's from Como, so I'm hoping that at least he's got something about him. And usually when the game links you with a random player like that, it's best to just ask. Just to offer them. Yeah, I don't know if our goalie's got a 1-match ban or a 3-match ban. That's the problem. In the press conference. True. Yeah, we know nothing about this dude, other than that he's a central midfielder, which means he might be able to play deeper, potentially. Because we obviously have no scouting knowledge of him as... Now, the question is whether Dino Kaiser stayed at Cardiff. Yes, he did. He's exploring his options, but he did actually stay at Cardiff for an extra season. Oh, wait. Well, sort of. They just never... Yeah. Cool. So Vertus and Teller... We've just got to start catching up. It's weird that all the teams above us here have relatively comfortable goal differences, and we're just a little bit adrift. But I feel it's doable. Plus, if we can find some more free loans like that... That's a good point, Thomas, actually. I hadn't even considered that. The fact that I could offer to play him, unless he actually can't play that. Yeah, no, he must be able to, otherwise it might be that it's like orange familiarity, but honestly I'll take anything at this point. We do kind of need, what I actually really need more than anything else is a ball winning midfielder. So what I might do honestly is just ask our Doff. Yeah, I think given that they wanted me to play him as a DLP, it suggests to me that he's at least got decent passing and vision, hopefully. Okay, we are getting some bids on these guys. Intermediary suggestion. Oh, yeah, no. I can totally afford to pay $7 for a centre-back. Let me try Doffy stuff for a second. We might as well get working on this in the meantime. DMs, ball and midfielder. We should have more options here, I feel like. There we go. There's just more players in the Italian pool. So for me, it makes more sense that there'd be more options for us. We'll go for a DLP as well while we're at it. The fact that he's actually suggesting 3 players when I'm selecting the positions is great news. I'll look for loans as well. Oh, that's glorious. I just want to get them all on one page so I can deal with it. Right, ball midfielder on loan. Oh, lovely. Now we're talking. Okay, one guy. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of players to choose from here, so we're in a good spot. Those are the 2 positions that we're like desperate in. You're wanted by, incredibly, a team in Denmark, Norway, and Luxembourg. God, I love this save. We'll obviously trial him. Have to do it one by one, annoyingly, I think. But that's okay. You're probably one of the same teams, because that's this save in a nutshell. Bit of that. Antoine Antionetti. Oh, no, hang on. No, that's Antoniotti. Good name. Solid work. I think if you can get a guy on loan from like a Serie A club or something, provided he's not played 50 games to them or anything. Yes, I've done left mid. That's why these guys are here, are all left mids. But there was only one loan option at left mid. Although I could just try left mid straight up rather than like left mid / winger. All Italian build later. What do you mean? I mean, to be fair, we're essentially doing that anyway because we can only really sign Italian players. Double ante, exactly, yeah. Mistretta. Right, these loan guys. Capolini is from Pisa. That's actually perfect because they won't complain. If I'm playing him, they simply won't complain. Or to Serie A. No, well, that's not the point of this save. So there'd be no point in me doing that because this is a journeyman save. So we're really only going to be here for probably 2 seasons at most because I don't somehow think we're going to get in the playoffs this year. So we may have to take another run at it next year. And I'm okay with that. I'm literally looking for any sign that they might be more of a ball winner. And I've got nothing. Literally nothing. I'm thinking to myself, this guy's on the most money and he's from Empoli. They're all regens. Oh no, they're not regens. Empoli probably have better youth. You can't get trials on players that have other... It's 99% of the time, if a player has a contract with a club, they will not let you have them on trial. It used to be better, but... Defensive midfielder. That implies that he's defensive, at least. He said... Maybe they're just going to say it on all of them. Loan restrictions. Probably. Like, you can only play a loan player. Oh, that's good. They actually want him to be a ball-winning midfielder. The chances are they're better than what we have. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Everyone's better than that. Got any players out on loan who can come back? We do, but they're not that good. And they're also on large money, so I'd rather have those clubs pay their cash right now. That's what I was going to do before we go, was just do straight up loan without any role stuff. So one more guy, but... So it's an Italian dude at a Bosnian side. That is... Am I even allowed to do that? Born midfielder. He's not a born midfielder. He's a winger. All of these guys were born midfielders. That's why we've just already done that. Yeah, I thought it was Seghetti. That'll do for the time being. They've accepted. Cool. Get a few trials. Because the fact is, we're not going to be able to sign any of these guys until the budgets come. This is incredible work. Oh, that's insane. Wonderful work there, Duke. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. You lot are so much better at this than I am, Jesus Christ. Even if they're mid, they'll be helpful. Yeah, exactly. Minutes of, hey, well spent minutes. Ooh, Giuseppe. Technical director, they don't really do anything. This guy's got great work rate. So that could be useful. Boffadar also could be useful. I want like a 5-star guy randomly. Campadelli. God, even if it was Drax. Oh, okay. My apologies. Yes, we got one guy as an option for that. Ooh, Lorenzo Malagrida. Ooh, right-footed again. Why are all the left-sided players right-footed? Oh, you're terrible, aren't you? Those loanees are probably going to be the best of the... Oh, God, we've got to play a game. Right. Who am I asking for? Oh, I'm asking the goalkeeping coach, naturally. Right. Well, obviously we can't put... Oh, God, you're injured, aren't you? Right, okay, so what do you want to do? We've got to replace him there. Ability commands a place in the team. Hang on, you are in the team. And he wants to put Missalia. Who is this? Ah, yes. Why don't I just play this guy up front? Cheers, ass man. My goalkeeping coach is on crack. Yeah, let me just put this 1-star dude up front because... What was it you said? He's very familiar with the team's tactical approach. I doubt that, given that we've been here a week and I play a batshit system. And the other two, he wants me to swap over. Is this the... Even though this guy's clearly the better playmaker of the two. Standard. Oh, he wants Demo out. But isn't Garina even worse than that?
Do you know if there's a train coming anytime soon?
Oh, yes, very soon.
He's just
They
not
are
got
building
the
it now.
ability for that role. Villa France! Thank you for the follow. He's bought the full game now, yeah. They do weird stuff with that. Let's just unpick... Wait, hang on. Sorry. Wait a minute. Hang on. Just hold the phone. Chat. Am I allowed a 15-man bench in Serie C? Can I just have my entire squad on the bench? Because if so, you know what? I'm starting to like Italy. Just 15 subs. How many subs am I allowed to make? 9? 11? Like... I like how every time there's like a new thing we discover, chat are just like, welcome to Italy. And you're right. Found a stud striker? No. It's no fun. My assistant just changed that. No, he didn't. He just took the goalkeeper out. We're okay. Matt Gauci, thank you for the 6 months.
A new job at a medical science lab, so less time to tune in. Frown all love to keep it up.
Hell yes, though, man. That's awesome. 15 on the bench, 16 subs allowed. That is... Oh, think of the fresh legs, chat. If only we actually had players that were worth bringing off the bench. I gotta get McConey off, unfortunately. We're gonna have to bring on... Oh, good, the other guy's injured too. I guess Zany. Yeah, we're not exactly great on right backs. Or any position on the team. It's only a minor injury. He's the one that strained a titty. Right. I guess really no time like at the present. Star striker on the bench. I guess he's on the bench, right? It's this guy, Busato. I should probably try and sell him, really, shouldn't I? Try and get a bit of cash. No interest in the player at this time. Right, cool. We'll see about that. Open. Lad, let's go. In fact, are there any other strikers I can sell? You look like you're worth a bit of money. Intermediary? Okay. Any other strikers? You can do another job. You're all right. but anyone who's a sole striker, shadow striker, because by the time we've done that, it's just... By the time we've done that, I just don't think it's going to be worth it, because by that point, we'll have just found another dude. Because he's not even that good as a striker. He hasn't even got any good finishing or composure. Like, even if we were playing a striker, I probably wouldn't want to play this guy as my striker. He just doesn't fit FM match engine metas, unfortunately, because he has no pace, he can't finish, he's got no dribbling ability. Well, yeah. You say Kasari's going to play a bit of centre-back? Oh, he can, can't he? And he'd be really bad there too. Right. Just going with this team, I suppose. That's okay, pace. I guess, but... To be fair, one of the other guys we've got has got 14 pace. And I feel like a 14 pace in Series Sheet, good God. They've got an even bigger bench than we do. Right. Fed up of recent bad form. Says man who's never managed a game in Italy. Okay, well, at least these guys liked me. Probably because they've not played any games before. God, these are big old benches. Let's go. I'm feeling it. Like, we've got a good amount of games. We just need to be close enough to get into the playout, right? Ah, yes, true. You've got to use the hand movements. That's all the gestures and the pointing of the fingers. I feel like an extra hand gesture should be available when you're managing in Italy. You don't know what it is. Okay. The thing is, right, I feel like home games we kind of have to be making the most of and trying to get dubs in. Okay. Me trying to learn who's what. We're definitely the team with the blue and red. Nice second phase of set piece goal to concede to start things off. Like, God, look at the pace difference is already really noticeable. The way they're popping the ball around is very different to what we're used to seeing in, like, Cardiff, considering how much better this league is. Because look at the speed that the players are running at. Good save. Oh, what a double good save. Nice. We got away with one there. They are quite decent, these guys. Edge of the playoffs as well. What we need, really, is that Flaminia game to come along, us to absolutely destroy them, get a bit of confidence back, couple of... Oh, my God, what? Oh, come on, FM. Like, we're bad enough as it is. You're really going to give them those types of goals? We're from a guy called Grillanzoni as well. To be fair, we've got Lizzo in goal, so this is not getting any better for us. Oh, right place, right time from there. Right. Was that actually a save from the goalkeeper? I think if we can just get some good free loans. Oh my God. Someone's been watching Sam Aston play. It's 2-0 to Ancona. This might be tough. Maybe this team is pure shite. Ah, that was a great goal. It was very Sam Aston-esque. He just pulled into that space and nobody was really close to him. It's a great goal. I reckon our suspended goalie would have saved that. It also is probably worth pointing out that at this level, there is actually probably a slightly bigger gap between some of the good teams and the bad teams, whereas when we were in Cardiff, they were all kind of shit other than TNS. Yeah, is it too late to turn Serie D on? Okay. We're going to yell at the team. It's fine. We yell at the team. We get the new players in. I was about to say them, they defended well there. Our battle is not against teams like Ancona. If we get that dub against Felina, suddenly we're back in things again. But I must admit, they have been quite good in this game. They haven't exactly... We haven't seen ourselves have an actual chance yet in this match. What we need is a little gap that we can get a couple of friendlies in. How on earth has he not put that on target? Flaminia... Did Flaminia reject us? I'm not sure they did. I think in the end, we just took this job because we never even got the chance to get rejected by Flaminia. I couldn't bear the shame of it. No, Flaminia actually did sack their manager. But it was right before we got this job, I think. Wow, you've played like crap. Fuck it, let's put the guy that my ass man wanted to put on in. How's my goalkeeper on a 7? We really do need a left mid. Thing is, I've yet to learn like who's actually good off the bench yet. Yeah, they've only scored 1 goal all season, remember, Flaminia. So their goal difference is bad because they simply do not score goals. They've got 1 goal. Pure pace, yeah. I guess we just need someone that's capable of passing the ball to him. That's the problem. And he has no match sharpness too, whereas the other guys do. Okay, we seem to have fashioned a chance or two here. I guess the goalkeeper technically has performed above expectations today. We didn't get worse. Right. Okay. Oh, they'll totally score against us, yeah. We hopefully get the free win against Flaminia. Hopefully. Cybernurse, thank you for the follow. And it's another week away, which means we've probably got time to get in a couple of loanies. Maybe get some of these guys off the wage bill. Because we can't sign any of these free trial players yet. Until we actually, yeah, get some wage budget. But the free loans is where it's at. A pay increase? Oh, don't even start with a pay increase. I don't think we've got room for morale friendlies. 7... Oh, what are these contracts? I'm going to ask him to waive it. It's worth a go. Thing is, we kind of need him at the moment. Which makes this even worse. Did they score another goal in the meantime, actually? I just want to check. Nope, they still haven't. They've got one goal this season. Which was ironically against the team at the top of the league. Opts to stay. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't opt to stay. Freaking idiot. Right, we got rid of one guy. Good. Ironically to Flaminia. Loan and replacement. Oh, we're trying. But I haven't got any loans in yet. Like one thing at a time, right? We haven't got any players over the line yet. Okay, that's good. We're down to 1,500 in debt. It's coming. Just need to get rid of like another 5 dudes. Flaminia lost 4-0. Standard. We get to play our Flaminia chip here. I can't offer them out again because they're still listed as... They're still on the offered out... So, for example, look, if I go on here... He's still already being offered out, so I can't, like, re-offer him out yet. I'll get in the proper ones later. Oh, dear. That's true. To be fair, he's not going to find another Italian club that's going to be that... First retract offers. God's sake. Now I can do it, right? No, I still can't. Okay. There we go. A few more. Fiorella. It's only £130, but it's better than nothing. Oh, dear. Yeah, I bet people that had Justin Clivert in their FPL teams yesterday were having a very nice time. If we don't beat Flaminia, there is a problem. Oh, another one. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. No offers for 15 players. That's fine. Well, Chris has rejected the contract. Brother, you don't have a club. I'm worried about Chris here. Right, so that's all of them now. That would potentially save us £1,400 a week if these guys went. That's good. Do we win? No, we lost 2-0. But it's okay because we've got our freebie in the next game. Ah, we're getting an ass man. Gianfranco Cotrina. Because he's German. We probably can, actually. Whether that would make any difference. Watch him say no. He'll snub us too. Oh, no. Chris is coming in. Oh, wow. He is really bad, isn't he? My only hope is that this puts him on the Italian team's, like, radar or something. I wasn't expecting much out of the Ancona game. Or is it Anchona? It's this next one. If we don't win this game... Club's vision. Get into the... Hang on, what was it? Avoid automatic relegation. Right. Daniele Papotti, the first of the loan players, is in. Hello, Glenn. We're anything in Wales. We won promotion in the first season by winning the second tier. We then also got 4th in the Premier League the following season and missed out on the cup in a very annoying way. Nearly got into Europe with them. So Daniele Papotti. Good passing. Can play DM. He's okay. He's not spectacular. I feel like some of the other guys might be better than him. But it's a body over the line, right? And now you've got the... Bruv, I know how you feel, but we are going to have to send you home because we can't afford to spread it to the rest of the squad. We'll have no players. Yeah, if we even concede to Flaminia, we're in trouble. Hockey Manager games. I've played like... I think I've played both EHM and FHM. This is Sestri Levante, the only Serie C side that would actually give us even a job interview. They were that desperate. God damn it. Nobody? Really? We've got to get rid of both of these two. I could put them on the unwanted list. It'll just get their wages up. This is, yes, technically 4th season, yeah. That guy's actually worth money too, which could be really helpful. New intermediary suggestion. I'm sure this is going to be really useful and not at all annoying. How the hell am I supposed to... Unless I get them on loan. Is that a possibility? 4? Oh, yeah, naturally. What on earth is that suggestion? I know he's an agent, but like, oh yeah, just this guy that's worth £4,500 a week. So Niccolo Capellini, he's a left-sided winger. Just show me 3 stars or 4 stars. Come on. Oh my god. Pace is actually quite good. And he's better than the guy that's currently in the role. Because that guy isn't even a winger. Bernardini. Oh, wait. Oh, that's one of the guys leaving. Oh, that's good. That's good. Wow, he just turned down free money there. Okay, good. I think that's knocked a little bit of money off. I will offer them out again, but I want to make sure that we get rid of the guys that are already being offered out first. Okay, we get Stefano Menicucci, who's a ball-winning midfielder. And Hadrian's turned down Grantham. Gus show business. Thank you for the 15 months, man. Hadrian's determined not to have a job here. He's turned down Grantham Town. 14 homegrown. Damn, that's really good. It's not really a problem I'm going to come across anytime soon. I suspected Serie C. They're also turning down a lot of these jobs, aren't they? Right. Oh my god. These loans are dreadful. Why are they so bad? Are we better than I thought we were? You're a striker. We can't do anything with you. What am I being shown these for? You're listed for loan. Ooh. Wait, you might actually be good. Procesto. Okay. I think, what about the Sampdoria dude? Surely there's no way we can get this guy on loan. No, they want us to pay. And I'm not allowed to offer any money. Yet. I will find a way to offer it. This guy's wanted by... I love that. Just a couple of teams in our league and then just a random Norwegian club, I think. He's not under a bid from anyone yet, technically. God damn it, man. Is there any more ins at the moment? Does the Empoli guy is the one I'm really holding out hope for. Let me ask my Doffy again. See if he's got any more options for us. It's going to have to be loans again. Right, different players. Como again. I've been burned before with... Cheers, camera. Do I trust Como again, though? That's the problem. Try some right backs. Yeah, we could probably do with... The starting right back's okay. It's just... He's already pulled a tiddy once, so maybe we should ask for any right backs. Okay. Mirko Crea. Monza. That could be good. These guys are top flight. Youth player at Monza. Then there's Pescara. Weirdly, his transfer value is 0. Hang on. He plays for a second team in Poland. I love the... Hang on, he's 33... Yeah, we're not signing a 33-year-old. He pulled the tiddy. Pescara lads in their first team. Is he? He is. He's wanted by... Tackling's obscene. Low enough wages that it shouldn't be a problem. It's annoying that he wants to be a fullback, but we'll just do both, right? We haven't got any affiliates, no, and we can't get any either. We're the only Italian club with no affiliates. Wingback. The old squad player, interestingly. We'll do both. At the end of the day, we've got such a large bench, it can't really be a bad thing us having a bigger squad at this point if we're not paying for any of them, right? Looking at the release players out of the top Scandi leagues, we can't afford to sign any players on contracts, so there's no point in me looking at released players. If we're not paying £0 for them at the moment, we can't afford them. The only money we can afford is nothing. Ooh. I know I've taken a few guys on trial, but we can't do anything with those guys until I sort the finances out, and I don't know if we're going to get a chance to do that in January. Note they're a fully professional side. Like, until such... They'll only let me offer tiny, tiny wages because of the fact that we've got no we're negative wage budget, basically, so I have to sort that out first. And I think, honestly, our best bet... I want to check about the loan rules. I didn't see any loan rules. TV contract, disciplinary rules, squad registration, loan rules. Maximum of 6 foreign loans. Maximum of 6 players over the age of 22 allowed to go out on loan. Yeah, I think we're okay. Try loans from Serie A clubs. I mean, yes, I am. But, like, you can't just go, hey, loans from Serie A clubs, please. It doesn't work like that. Like, you have to find the player first. Like, we could look at, like, random loans like this. The problem is, we then know nothing about those players. Also, we've already gone for a couple of loans from Serie A clubs. These are just guys we already know about, aren't they? Like, they'll technically join us, but we can't afford any of them anyway. That's the problem. That's why the DOF suggestions are so much better. Coaching course is never happening at this stage. Not with £4 million of debt. Hello, Nako. Oh, Degula. Yeah, why not? Throw him in. Squad reports. Squad reports? Oh, what you mean of like Serie A clubs? I don't think we can even do that. Our scouting register Serie G. I can't even do that to Serie A clubs. We're getting there. Raul Moricelli. Yeah, a lot of these guys will technically join us, but we still can't afford their wages. Basically, it seems like to me, if they're over a certain amount, yeah, if they're over a certain amount of current wages, they want way more. Bear in mind, even if we can offer like the, why don't you go to England? Why would I? I reversed the question on you. Uno reverse. What possible reason would I have to do so? Why not go to Italy, right? I couldn't think of anything more boring, really, than just go to England in my Journeyman, right? I've got all these European leagues switched on. Why would I want to stay in England? Yeah, technically, we could put £450 a week, but then it's just not as fun, right? I want to at least try to play in some kind of realms of respectability. Free agents. Yeah, no, again, free agents. Free agent doesn't mean the player is free. It means there's no transfer fee. I can't afford to pay wages. Oh my God, there's another one of shit. The guy from Empoli's crap as well. He's okay, actually. But yeah. Basically, Benfica. Wait, what? Yeah, we'll never sign that dude, are we? Basically, if they want wages, I can't sign them yet. Bring on the Yeah, no, he's probably going to be really good one day, but none of the players we've got currently are any good. Those loans have really been a bit of a letdown, actually. I'm surprised. Ghost, thank you for the follow. Hello, Mando. Listen, to be fair, FK, there's an element of like people joining later after I've said it last time, so there isn't. That's why it's a bit confusing for me sometimes, because it's like I'll have said the same thing like 5 times in the last 10 minutes, but someone may have joined right after I'd said it, so you know what I mean? But yeah, we have no money. So the only players I can really realistically bring in are players who do not have wages. Fuck. Eligible for professional code. I bet he bloody is. A few injuries. Can you guys like get out of the club, please? I'm like really would like it if you guys could like leave so we can go on to the next batch of players to leave. We have negative money. We have £4 million in debt. In addition, we are also over our transfer budget by £1,000 and over our wage budget by £1,400, which means, you know, when you go like too close to your wage budget floor, the board like drastically reduce the amount you're allowed to offer on contracts. So at this stage, I can't offer any contracts on loan. Sorry, no. The only loan deals I'm allowed to do are the ones where they don't want me to pay at all. And they have to be under a certain wage for me to actually do that. Just getting some money. Interesting. I hadn't considered that, no. You're a genius. Start the process. Yeah, I can, but it's like one thing at a time, right? I don't want to spend all this time scouting a load of free agents that we then simply cannot sign. I want to sort out the finances first, because then there'd be no point. It's all about getting all these lovely free agents on trial, but if we can't sign any of them because I haven't spent that time sorting out the finances, then it's not going to be. It's going to be a bit meaningless to us. Like, it's about triaging our time. Just so, oh, now you're talking, Reese. Are you offering? Right. It's fine. We'll beat Flaminia, and then everyone will want to join us because they'll see that we're a big team. It'll be a lot better when I can just get rid of... Incredible. The decision not to shortlist you was taken after consideration of the fact you've only just taken charge of Sestri and it would reflect badly on... Do you think? That's the thing. Like, yes, I could bring all those players in, but... Oh, hello. You took a negative transfer budget team into a positive transfer budget. Did I? How? Chat, I've just been given £6,000 from a 0.5. I just got an achievement for that. Yes. Yes. Lovely. God bless sell-on fees. Yeah, god damn it. If only we had a 1% sell-on fee, we'd be rich. Another guy gone. Perfect. Now I can move this into wages. Get us closer to the goal, because being on 0 is fine. Does that help the club vision? Oh, there isn't a club vision properly because we don't know if we're even going to have the same owners in a minute. No, we didn't get fired from the Washington. We left them. But unfortunately, the only way that you can leave them is to resign. You can't just say, I'm going to leave at the end of my contract, because FM doesn't let you do that. It's really dumb. So even if your contract expires, you just stay on a rolling contract and you have to physically resign. And then they bring it up in meetings. It's like, can't win. Group saves in different roles. Mate, as a scout. Yeah, but the answer you'll always get from Mars with stuff like that is it's football manager, not scout manager. Or football scout. We're getting there. We've actually done some good dents here. And it's still only the 9th of January. This guy's still... He's okay physically, really. It's just Mikoni is... Mikoni is crap, but he's actually got, like, the bare minimum. So he's fast, he can cross, and he can tackle. Like, he's okay at marking as well, actually. God, none of these loans have really worked out for us very well, have they? Yeah, it's really annoying on the manager contracts, because they then hold it against you when you have to... Season preview. Oh, still second bottom, I assume. We were like 1,000 to... Oh, no, which one was that? Yeah, I don't know how you would even do scouting if you were, like, physically doing it. Nobito, you were much more right than even you knew. Let's see. Season preview. So we're 50 to 1. I think we were already 51, but I don't think it would take us too much to climb up into this. We just need to actually find a good loan player, which apparently is impossible. But it's fine. We'll beat Flaminia. We'll get right back in the battle then. I get the feeling that a lot of people probably wouldn't use those roles as well, yeah. Right. Okay. This team has scored 1 goal all season. I cannot stress this enough. The team we're about to face has played have scored 1 goal this year. He's joined Benfica. I mean, I'm not surprised. He might have been the one we need to sign. Basically, I'm starting to believe that the loan signings are not it. But at least they'll give us squad depth. What we need to do is sort the wage budget out and then sign a couple of the freebies, because that's the only way I think we're actually going to be able to sign anybody here. We're 100% losing 1-0, aren't we? Oh my god. Right, your obsession with putting this guy in the squad is actually doing my fruit in. Right, Capellini is going to start because he is better. And John's in there. Grosso and Chiriello. Crea at right back because the other guy's still injured. Mistretta and... Right. Okay. Anyway, they're sent for free. Yeah, actually, that is probably worth us having a little look at after this game. Make friendlies to bid them out. Yeah, you can't... I mean, yes, we can do a friendly midweek, but then all of our squad will be tired for the match at the weekend against the actual club you have to play. So, yeah, I understand the point of doing friendlies from morale, but unless you actually... Is he suspended for a second game? Our goalkeeper has legitimately got more than 1 game suspension. What tactic is that? The tactic that literally got us back-to-back promotions in Wales? Silly Billy. You speak not on what you know, Marcelo. Goalie's still banned. I think he got a 3-match ban, which is amazing. I still haven't figured out why, but our goalie has got a 3-match ban. We don't know what he did. Unfortunately, we can't see it. Even though it was in the last match before we took over, obviously because we weren't in charge of the club at the time, we can't see what happened, but the goalie got a straight red card, which is crazy. But yeah, so you can do the friendlies to boost the form, but if we do a midweek friendly to boost our form, none of the players will be fresh for the game at the weekend. So it only really works if you get like an international break. Should I actually do that? Maybe. I think it's just because it's a straight red, it is auto 3 game or something, potentially. God damn it, man. I know. That face when you don't play a 4-2-3-1 meta tactic. Crazy. I know. I wish there was a way of finding out. But he was sent off in the 77th minute of the game. And it's a 3-match ban. That's what I was thinking, all your base, because I've never seen a goalkeeper get sent off in all my years of playing FM. So I wonder if it's just something they could randomly do in games that... have we... We have to win this. We simply have to win this. If we concede to this mob, then it's over already. It's already over if we concede a goal to Flaminia. This team doesn't seem to be very capable of getting control of the ball in the way that Cardiff Drax did. Now, it will take a little while for the cohesion. Now, remember, when we moved into all these clubs, we can't see the hearts of the game, no, because we weren't in charge of the club at the time. Technically, a 0-0 is, this, I suppose, still... Yeah. It will take a while for the team cohesion to build up. Ooh, cheeky FM. Do a bit of that. Watch us win like 5-0 or something. It really does show how bad these guys actually are. I could totally see this being a 0-0 now. First bench spot. No, our starting goalkeeper is called Baldacci or Balducci. But he's obviously not selectable because he's suspended. He's like a 3.5-star goal. He's actually quite a good goalkeeper when he's not being suspended. Okay, this is solid. The ratings on across the squad are actually relatively okay. Korea's done quite well. We're just not creating a great deal. Oh, God, this is going to be 0-0, isn't it? It's so going to be 0-0. 2-star. It depends maybe what screen we were looking at. Either way, he's much better than the guy that's currently in goal. Pepetti's nervous. Great. There was that one highlight of us hitting the post, but other than that, yeah, nothing. We really need to win this game because it will push us on to 18 points. And Jesus, we really do have to stay close to 16th spot. This should be one of those like morale friendlies. But the thing is, if we were to win the game, it would have way more of an effect than a morale friendly. It would actually be a really good effect for us. Oh, what pass. Go on, just finish it. Yes. Giovanni Martirana. 1-0 to Sestri. It's a shit goal, but we'll take it. Any goal at this point is good news. These guys really are very bad, aren't they? We actually scored a goal. It's an absolutely awful first touch from Martirana, but luckily their goalkeeper is non-existent. Is that his first goal for the club? I guess they played a different tactic before, right? Okay, let's get some of this goal difference back here. This is an opportunity, lads. Time waste. Yeah, we just switch on time wasting now. Kill them off. God, look at the ratings of theirs. Look at their morale. I suppose that would make sense. They've scored 1 goal this season. Oh, I swear to God. Penalty, let me guess. Fucking cameraman. The Serie D. Yeah, the Serie D. Serie E. It just goes on forever. I guess with Sally out wide. Pay for set pieces? Lol, yeah. We've got so many players I've not yet learned who's good yet, so we'll just grab one of these dudes who are nervous or aggressive and throw them on, or rather get them off. That was the other guy I put in there, wasn't it? Excellenza. It's weird that it's called Excellenza considering it's the 3rd tier, but I respect it. Mikoni is actually able to play here, but Crea's played so well, I don't want to take him off. Capellini. We do have Candiano. It scares me that we're winning 1-0 against this mob. But a win's a win's a win, right? They do create... they've created 5 XG all season. Combined. Over their 20-odd matches, they've created a grand total of 5 XG. It's actually almost statistically incredible to create that little in games. But watch us give them a goal. If we draw this game 1-1, I might just quit on the spot, honestly. Oh, don't do something stupid. I don't think we've got the team to be playing out from the back yet, but we're getting there. Here we go. That's more like it. Right, here we go. 2-0. Kill it off. Yes, that's more like it. Giovanni Martirana, 2nd goal of the game. Better football from us. That's more like it. 2-0 dub. Get some form back. Get a bit of confidence back in the players. Get Martirana some scoring. It's a really nice ball, actually, from Misalia. We have found ourselves at Sestri Levante, the only team in Serie G that would willing to give us a job. Come on, lads. Let's kick on and get a couple more as well. We very much are. I'm starting to understand why they've only scored 1 goal all season. Because we're not even that good. But that keeps us close. We're only 6 points away from Gubbio then. I just don't want to concede a goal to them. They're down to 10 men as well now. Go on, a third goal or something. Okay, the point is we get the dub. Winning the game is crucial here. A 10-point lead. Holy shit. That's, to be fair, I did the exact same thing at Zlobin in Belarus the last time I did this exact save. We were cruising, and then all of a sudden, we just very much weren't cruising. Okay, a good dub for us. 18 points on the board. Oh, actually, a late goal there too. Actually keeps us only 5 points away from Pontedera. Nice. I get the feeling we may have to play in the playoffs, but I think we can get ourselves back into the battle. Like, catching up 8 points, it's still 16 games, I suppose. But that implies, we're not going to be playing Flaminia every week. That is the issue. It's the definition of can we play you every week. But that will have helped. Team cohesion is now good. This team is fully pro. Fully professional team. Yeah, win all 16, no problem. We've got to stay 8 points away from 16th. Yeah, minimum to get a playoff spot. Because Italy. No, you can be in playoffs. Yes, you can, but you have to be a certain amount of gap to the team in 16th in order to actually qualify for the playoffs. If we're too far behind them, you get automatically relegated. If you're more than 8 points away from these two, I believe, you get automatically relegated and don't get to play on the playoffs. It's mental. Serie Cheese is crazy. Somehow even more crazy than I thought it was. Here we go. I really want to get rid of Mangoni. The guy I really want to get rid of is that £850 a week chap. Who, out of interest, is anyone after? Because he's the one that really needs to go. Cameron Lissette. Didn't think that would happen, but I will offer him out again. Just get rid immediately. I actually don't know, Thomas, how it works yet, because I'm fully expecting there to be some other rule that I'm not familiar with just yet. RMA for life. Thank you for the follow. Gap to 18th, not 19th. Is it actually causing that dot port? I'm sorry, man. That's hilarious, actually. So, we're currently in 19th place. This is a few of the 9 points separate 16th and 19th. I don't fucking know. I'm losing track at this point. Okay, another guy gone. Oh, God. The good Lord giveth, but he also taketh away. We're still only down to that. That would save us another £800 when these guys lead. Which would get us pretty close. What we just need is another couple of clauses randomly. The problem is we're playing Romini next, who are actually quite good. Lazio winning Serie A, by the way. Okay, that's another guy gone. Down to £1,000 a week. Look at the previous season. True. Yes, we took over in the middle of the season. We've only played 2 games in charge. Harder than Malta. Well, it's very different to Malta. I don't really know. We're going to figure it out. Might have been in my hands. True. At the end of the day, we just need to win games and then try to not worry about it, right? We need to try to get out of the relegation battle entirely. So it doesn't matter what happens with that stuff. Can't be no, I know that we can't be too far behind. That's... Oh, for God's sake. Stop it. I mean, he's not on huge amounts of money, in fairness. New manager for Flaminia. They didn't even have a coach at the time. Anyway, we're in Serie C. Another guy gone. Good. So there's only... Let me hide inactive. So there's one more to go at the moment, which is Loris. But he's already turned one down before. So when he says no or yes, I'll then offer them all out again. We're apparently getting a fitness coach. Cool. Molly dancing around the pubs in Ely next Saturday. I'll make a point of avoiding the pubs in Ely. Oh, God. You're not even earning that much money, is it? It's SAS 24. Series Z. It's Serie G, but close. I guess I could ask Candiano, but I don't think he's going to do anything. In fact, he's going to do that nonsense where players won't actually do their goddamn job. Win the league. Exactly, we just win the league. Bro, stick around. He's not worth an... Yeah, I can't make a promise. I don't really want to sell one of our best players. Yeah, I recognise that name, actually. Is he the former Arsenal guy? If the points gap between 16th place and 19th place is greater or equal than 9... Oh, I see. Okay. So basically, we just need to... At the end of the day, we just need to get ourselves good anyway. Oh, so you reckon we can... The problem is, if we sell him now, he's not even worth very much because of his short contract. That's the issue we've got. Like, if he was worth a bit more, then we could cash in, but he's not. He's only worth 5k, and he's one of our better players. Exactly. All we can do is try and win games. DeLuca fails to retract offers. Really? No offers for Lisette. I mean, I guess it's just because he has an obscene wage. Imagine if I'd accidentally clicked that. That would be bad. His contract is up at the end of the season at the very least, but we need to get rid of him sooner than that. Still need Mengoni to make a decision so I can get rid of the rest of these. Yes, so there can either be a no playoff, a 2-team playoff, or a 4-team playoff. Of course. Right, that's fine. Oh, now the squad. Oh my god. It does baffle me. You're in a relegation battle, one of your best players wants to leave, and the squad's like, yeah, let him go. We want to get relegated. So for release, I think that's only for the future, though. It won't affect our wage budget now, and the board will still not let me offer any contracts at that point, I don't think. Nothing we can really do about that. Mutual termination, yep. You have to pay for it. We can't afford to pay for it. Like, any type of termination, unless they're on like a non-contract deal, you have to pay for, and we can't afford to pay for it because we're £4 million in debt. So the only way that we can get rid of these players is by literally selling them. Which I'm more than happy to do, of course. I will literally sell him for free. Right, we'll go back to the under-20 squad and see what we got left in here that I can do it again with. Right. We'll try it again. Or push down. That is also an option, for sure. Silly of me that I've not really considered that. All of you as well. We'll get there. Anyone here worth looking at? It's the same guys as before, isn't it? Did I actually set our wage budget back? I did. Okay, cool. Because I'd love to be able to bring in one of these guys, right? Now, they probably want stupid wages. They don't have coaches. They don't have, like, agents or anything, though. Because these are the kind of guys... we could actually discuss this. You want a minimum release clause. I mean, 69k. Man knows. Half it off the books. I suppose I found that the moment you start putting clauses in offer outs, it just reduces the number of... You'd think it would improve the number of offers you'd get because you're making it more favourable for the clubs you're offering to. But all my years of building a nation, I've basically found that the more the more stuff you put in as extra stuff, the less likely a club is to bid, even though it should benefit them. Stay within 8 points. And we're currently 6 points behind them, right? No, 5 points behind them. So as long as we stay close enough to Pontedera, we're okay. Okay, so we're getting another guy. Francesco Caprio. This guy's from Pescara. He was the first team dude. Watch him still be 2-star. Yeah, if we could maybe like... Okay, 2.5 star. That's better. Is it, though? I mean, it's we've got strength now. We've at least got depth. We'll send you home for a day. That's fine. The problem is every single game is now like actually a week apart, so we can't even do any like friendlies or anything because we'll just have a squad that isn't fit enough. I'm really hoping that Flaminia game is going to allow us to kick on a little bit because it looks like the next game will be the last game of stream anyway, but it means I can get some training schedules in for next stream. We can try and set things up a little bit, try and get some money in. What's the betting that we sort out our finances the day of the transfer window expiring, and only then are we actually able to sign anybody? Play 45 minutes. It still is going to affect their match fitness. Sorry, their conditioning in this league. It's just not worth the risk, particularly as it does also risk injuries too. Okay, that's good. You can have him. Oh, wait. Have you even got a... Oh, it's one of the trialees. God damn it, man. Ah! Crown Legacy are in for Red Argyle. What a great team name. Oh, it's one of Charlotte's, like, whether we can... I know that you can register goalkeepers outside of the window because there was a random thingy in the rules that told us that as well. God, if we'd have just got Southern against Ancona, because Romania are a really good team. But then after that, it's Gubbio at home. That's massive, because they're in the relegation battle with us. So if we could get a good result against Gubbio, can register free agents. Oh, that's good then. Because it's not like we're going to sign any permanent signings. We want to make sure... So basically, we wrap up our loan business before the window finishes. Then we can go for some free agents outside of it. Yeah, we've got a Gubbio, basically, yeah. That game is massive. But at least we've proven that we can win a match. But I do worry that that's just going to be like the only match we win for the rest of the season. Like, this team has clearly been able to get results before, because it wasn't like we came in like a Mariska merch situation. Brighton have just put 30 million on the table for Club Brugge's player. Yeah, exactly. It's like, does that even really count? Ooh, we're not getting a lot of options here. We've got like... That was only like 2 more bids on the table, which would potentially save us another £500 a week. But the problem is Mangoni's just going to turn them down, isn't he? We'll just keep offering and offering and offering, right? Flaminia, ironically, the team they drew against was Viz Pissarro. Oh no, it's Tanana. My apologies. The team they scored against was Viz Pissarro, but they got a draw against Tanana, a 0-0, obviously. That's what they do. So who are our wins against? 2 wins against Flaminia, 1 against Pinetto, 1 against Lucchese. So we've beaten a team in like the top half. Got a few draws in there as well. Against Juve Next Gen. Viz as well. You know. Doesn't feel entirely impossible. Wage paying loan for the Wallies? Probably not. We could try. But I'm not even sure that the current loans that we've got out, the other clubs are paying their wages. I'm pretty certain we are. It wouldn't be difficult to check, I suppose, but... Let's have a little gander. Because we've got a few guys that are out on loan here with the £450. I want to just see what they're actually paying for it. So yeah, they're not even paying half their money on those. Ooh. That's a good sign, though. That our under-20 squad's just won... But again, Thomas, it's like, I can't get them to pay 50% because the moment you add clauses into the offer outs, they then don't offer the players. We've been over this so many times with Building a Nation. The moment you start saying, hey, I'll give you X, Y, and Z as part of the offers out, they just simply don't bid on the players. It's so annoying, but it's just the way FM works. You have to hope that you can get yourself in a position where you can negotiate it, but most of the time you just can't. But yeah, that 4-0 is encouraging. Even though their goalkeeper's had a blinder, which makes me think that... Wait, how did he get an 8 point... They had 1 shot. It's just to build a nation. Loads, but you need to be more specific on what you're looking for, right? Any questions you have, I'm happy to answer. But when people say tips, it's like, I could talk for an hour and still only cover like 5% of the stuff. So, got to be more specific. Because I've made loads of videos about like building a nation and stuff. But if you've got any specific questions, yeah, crack on. I'll do my best to answer. Oh! Alex Coombs is leaving again. He's only just joined Dartford. Yeah, literally, I just made a 50-minute video about it. True. That was just on the loan farm. I could talk about it for hours. Sometimes 4 hours, 3 times a week, chat. Okay. Right. Come on. Leah Ramini. Calcio. Let's have it. Who are Flaminia playing this week? Pinetto. Problem solved. I'm going to do a quick pick, but how fast is this guy? He's only got 12 pace. Okay. Building my team. What to do with players that have star player that are not good? Well, there's no tip I can give you is going to help there. Like, don't give players star player. The first thing I say is don't give players star player contracts ever. Just don't. It's not worth it. Building your team, that is a really vague question. In fact, is there even a question? It's like, I don't know how I can really help specifically with that. Like, you'd have to be much more specific in terms of what you're actually looking for, because building a team, that again is like such a broad topic. I don't think Mangioppi's fit enough. We will be better when he is fit though, but there's no way I can start him. Maybe off the bench in this game. I don't know if he's even strong enough for that, is he? He's simply not fit enough. God, he's good though. For 20 years old, he's really good. Jonty Sewell, that's a name I haven't heard for a little while. The Manscapey? Keeper definitely did get a 3-back. Oh, he's wanted. by Chesterfield for loan. So no games for Saints yet, but yeah. I already did a sponsorship deal with Manscaped. It didn't go particularly well. Oh, they're playing a 4-4-2. 4-4-2. Okay, let's go. Hey, at least we can actually field a full 15-man bench now. When we got here, we couldn't even do that. Who's getting a squad number this time? Caprio. Okay. Getting our goalkeeper back is going to help. Getting Manscaped back is going to help. That will make us better without having to sign anybody. It's just a question of... Yeah, I wish we knew, but apparently... I don't know if this is true or not. You can only get goalkeeper reds like that in games that are simmed. We need Marco Quarto. He'd fix all of this. He actually would, though. He'd be the ultimate... God, Marco Quarto would be an incredible shadow striker in this team. Trimmed your bonuses. But pretty much, essentially, I did the integration and they never gave me access to a dashboard to see how it had done and then just never contacted me again. I was like, all right, cool. Their underwear is very comfortable, though, I must say. Like, extremely comfortable. Okay. Anything but defeat is a good result. Please not another goal like that. Yeah, if we could just get Harvard or Pasta in, problem solved. God, we really do struggle for possession at the moment. I just want to see some highlights for us in these games. Right, here we go. We have no one on the pitch, do we? Wait a minute, what the hell? It's the speed of Martirana. He's all the way through. He's not going to shoot from there, surely. Okay, weird sort of play we're building up to here, but something's cooking. Oh, dearie me. No, he's actually English in this save, Viva. On the last save, the original iteration of Harvin or Pasta was Italian, but then he couldn't get a work permit. What a weird highlight that was. They seem to have a very slow defence, though, is what I'm starting to realise. Which does make me wonder if Massalia in the second half could help. Oh, well, pass. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought we were going to do the old back post header. Okay, the team cohesion seems to be building, though. Off the bar. Okay, this is better. This looks slightly more, like, joined up thinking. Although the possession stat is absolutely crazy. Not that that bothers me too much, because we are actually very good in transition. It's just weird how much possession is being kept. Like, in the other leagues, we used to find possession fairly easy to come by. Oh, no. Wait, go on. Same thing again? Ah, maybe not. Long-range effort, please. Okay, they're like a long-range effort. Unfortunately, in these leagues, they are likely to go in every now and then. If they take enough of them, anyway. As things stand, we'd also be now 7 points from safety because there's a win going in for someone else. And we can't afford that drop to happen. Oh, as if that's a goal. Jacopo... Oh. 1-0 to Rimini. That's very frustrating. Just looked like the goalkeeper should have had that. He's just lofted it over him. The keeper is quite close, to be fair. Oh, he's got to be saving that. What's next? Flaminia starts scoring. Don't be silly, Matt. In fact, hang on. Where is their game? They're 3-0 down already. No, we started originally. We were actually in Luxembourg. Right. I'm going to yell at them a little bit. I didn't actually click that, did I? Try again. Ooh, he did not like that, did he? Right. Okay. Insta highlight off the kickoff. I'm going to try and bring on Massalia in the second half because it does seem that their defense is very slow, and if we can make use of that, that could help us. Yeah, Juve next. I think it's just because it's really tight in the middle of the pack, so you can gain a lot of ground from just a couple of victories. What a shocking touch that was. He's just going to shoot from range now, isn't he? I wonder if this version of the tactic might be slightly outdated still. I definitely will go back into the save for the Cardiff one and yoink the tactic out to make sure we didn't make any like minor tweaks to like individual instructions or something. Because I do worry if we've like changed a couple of individual instructions that maybe need to be tweaked. Even if it's things like the shoot less often on certain players. Because I'm noticing we're seeing a few long shots. Then again, we used to get quite a lot of long shots at Cardiff too, didn't we? Roxanne! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you're well. Also, apologies. Oh, all of that for nothing. Right. Could really do with... Okay. This is definitely not anywhere near as bad as the Ancona performance. It feels like we are settling in a little bit. Like, as Ancona just dominated us, and I was worried. Whereas these guys are a much better side than Ancona, and yet... the performance has been better here. Only a goal down. Still haven't really created anything concrete here yet, but they do like playing out from the back. I wonder if we could... Oh, it feels like something stupid's about to happen. Watch them play through our entire team now. They actually are, aren't they? They're going to just... They're about to go full-on beautiful football through our entire team. That should be an easy one, actually. There we go. Right. This is a very long highlight, which I think means there's likely to be a very good chance off the end of it. And now that we've got the ball back, I do wonder if it's going to be us. That's a good pass. Fuck yes. Come on. Daniele Papotti, 1-1. That's massive. Papotti getting on that right-hand side. This isn't even our final form. This is better. Lovely build-up, actually. I really like the run from the left winger there. It's a great little pass across from Capolini. Papotti's on the end of it. Bang, 1-1. Massive goal. Papotti. Oh, it's the central midfielder. Of course he is. It's the Charlie Williams role. The Devon Brocky role. Right. Struggling. And now we actually have right-back options. I'm going to get McConey on, even though that's not the guy I wanted to. You've struggled a little bit too, actually. We'll go with him. Do I do... Fuck it, I'm going to do half an hour of Mancioppi. Actually, I would have brought that guy on, actually, you're right, yeah. He did look a little bit offside there. I guess it's just because sometimes there are mistakes made from officials now in leagues that don't have VAR on them. Honestly, if we were to just get a point... The thing is, it would still put us 7 points from safety now. Despite that. Scott Chapman, thank you for the 42.
How much have I missed? We are no longer in Wales? Did you jump ship or were you given the heave-ho for being ship? Winking face. Speaking of being ship, how bad are Leicester? I didn't think Fulham were particularly great yesterday, but we are abysmal, so enjoy your 3 points. Crying
I actually thought Leicester played quite well.
How's Italy? Where are you staying? Sick sausage roll.
Slide him in. Yes, here we go. Wait a minute. Look at the space. We could have a chance at a goal here. There's runners. Oh, imagine. Mancioppi. Yes! Stefano Menicucci! It's 2-1 to Sestri Levante. We lead away at Leah Rimini. She may have left Scientology, but the points have gone with her. Come on. What a brilliant moment that is for us. That was a little bit fortunate, but Mancioppi, really good run from him. Lovely little pullback. I like the passing in the box. Very fortunate with the deflection. Sirici, yes. I want to get off this highlight so I can start time wasting. Hey, we'll play for set pieces. They'll like that. Oh, no. If we could somehow get a dub here, make it back-to-back wins, a win we don't even really deserve. Oh, he should have got the ball there. Suddenly, we're back in it. It would be back-to-back wins. It would be on at that point. And we really would be cooking. Good tackle. Don't do anything stupid now. That's fine. Just use the guy. There we go. Straight into the midfield. Nice. Whip it through. Lovely. Papotti's in again. Not too wide, but he can pull it back. There's options. Ah, nearly. Wait a minute. They love playing out from the back, and it's... That's a really good pass, actually. Little man, thank you very much for the 14 months. Oh, no. Look at the space. Surely a goal here. Yep. Great goal from Gino. It's a great goal. Frustrating, but that is a very good goal. Ooh. I knew it was too good to be true. They do play some really nice football, do Rimini. Oh. God damn it. Can't really argue with that. That was a great goal. I will just push the tempo back up again. I will put it all the way back up, but I'm worried about our fitness levels a little bit. I guess a 1-1 draw here, it still pushes us further from safety. Oh, come on, no. Please don't do this to me. Fuck off. Screw yourself, FM. 95th minute of the game and it's given them a fucking penalty. Whatever. And it's a hat-trick for that guy. Ah, never mind. It was like, oh, I've seen you just liked our nice goal. Oh, well, never mind. Penalty in the 95th minute. It's classic. Oh, that's so annoying. We were winning the fucking game in the 87th minute. That could be literally the sort of the problem. That makes such a difference too. We win that game. We're on 21 points. We're staying right in the battle. Now we're 8 points from 16th place. I mean, it wasn't a game we expected to get anything from, but we should have. If you get into that position, you should be getting something from the game. And have it go away in that exact manner is such an FM thing to... Yeah. God damn it, man. Yeah, it's like, oh, you really enjoyed that nice goal of them there. It'd be a shame if you then conceded just some bullshit. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's frustrating how often it happens. Oh, shit, wrong button. Because that's the sort of thing that could really cost us. Getting 2 wins there in a row would have been massive. Going into the game against Gubbio next, the morale would have been on a high. We'd have been right back in the battle. But now we've actually fallen way further behind. We're literally 8 points from safety now because of that. Right. Well, there we go. I will save the game there. Oh, I could have ended on such a high. Hopefully we can get ourselves a few penalties. Build this squad up. We've still got some time left in January to make something happen. Brighton have already scored at Man United, by the way. Fun times. Of course they fucking have. So, right, let me see who I can raid this afternoon. I have plenty of videos in the pipeline. You already know this. The first Mariska video will be up at some point soon. I just don't know when it'll basically, when I get a thumbnail for it, it'll be up. Same with the Weird FM video. I've got a collaboration video that I'm going on someone else's channel this week, which is going to be really cool as well. So, yeah, who do I even raid this afternoon? Let us do... Let's, boom. Journeyman, yes! We always finish at 2 on a Sunday. We're going to raid Jacob Scott. Not familiar with this person, so ask them what their favourite flag is. Do you know what? With things like that, it's one of those things that at some point we'll benefit from it too, so we just have to accept it. But fuck me, is it annoying when that really could have been a huge moment for us. Like, getting 2 wins on a row there, going into the game against Gubbio with a chance to really build some momentum. This is going to be a crazy tough one. I will have a look at the Cardiff tactic, though, because I still think there are some slight tweaks that could be made to it that we did with Cardiff, and I want to make sure that they match up properly. It could be the rep balancing thing. It is that we're on get stuck in, which doesn't help, but it shouldn't affect things like that from corners. Do you know what I mean? I think that when you have get stuck in, it makes you concede penalties from corners like that, even when there's no reason that you would be getting stuck in there per se. So yes, thank you for joining me today, friends. I got through a 4-hour stream while being extremely unwell, so I'll absolutely take that, chat. I'm going to go literally sit in a chair for the rest of the day and probably not move. Hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better tomorrow, and I feel well enough that I think by the time Tuesday rolls around the next stream, I'll probably be absolutely fine. So I don't think there's any worries about last time where I like literally wasn't able to stream. I'm thinking I'll be probably fine by then. It's nowhere near as severe. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon.